Okay. All right. I think we're here. My goodness. There's always so many technical issues that happen when I try and just like go live for some reason. All right. What's going on, everyone? How we doing? Don't forget the like button because every time you do, somewhere in Ontario, Don Cherry farts and giggles signed Gary Bettman, Emperor of the NHL. Good God, Gary. Gary Bettman's just got to take a deep breath. He's got to calm down. Calm down, Gary. Wait, there's double audio? How? Okay, hold on. Let me figure it out. Wait, what? There's no double audio. How are we looking tonight? I mean, you're looking pretty good, Dacky. You're looking pretty good to me. Audio sounds good? Okay, cool. It could have been a glitch. I did have technical issues like at the very start of the stream, so Boobirds better come out for the anthem. Sorry, married to the game. Oh, my bad. My bad. Yo, what's going up, Sith Lord? McKinnon's going to dance on Skinner's grave. Sorry, Austin, says Arthas. You know what? It could happen. I wouldn't even be surprised or shocked. What's up, Sam? What's up, Brick Motion? We got Dacky, of course. We got Bromsley. We got Tony. Do you think McDavid, McCarr, McKinnon will travel together from Edmonton to practice with Team Canada in Montreal if they win or lose the game tonight? No, I think they'll probably travel separately. McDavid will likely spend the next day or two in Edmonton just relaxing before he flies out. I mean, I guess they all could fly out together. I don't know, maybe. Skinner Hattie coming up. Very nice. I hope so. It was your YouTube? Okay, cool. I'm glad it wasn't mine or like my software. What's up, Eric? Hope you and everyone in the chat is well and healthy. 2 a.m. here in Ireland. I won't make the game. Good night, everyone. Let's go Oilers. Hey, I appreciate that, Eric. I appreciate you tuning in for the brief moment just to say hi. That means a lot. What's up, J-Dubs? What's going on? My day's going very well, Sam. How are you doing? What's up, Flamingo? How's your evening? It's going well. It's going very well, and hopefully it goes even better with an Oilers win tonight. I'm not even an Avs fan, but McKinnon scares me. Well, the Oilers have done a fairly good job at slowing McKinnon down a little bit this season. Not entirely, but I mean, that's what happens when you have one of the best players in the entire league. McKinnon is one of the best players in the whole league. He's tough to stop. It's like other teams when they go up against McDavid. What's up, Ash? Get a win, Oil Country? Yeah, I hope so. So we can close out this series 3-0. You know, a lot of people say they don't care about regular season series. All that matters is the playoffs. It's important for two reasons. One, keep maintaining that lead in the Pacific Division over Vegas. And then two, really assert yourself against a team that you may have to play in the playoffs. What's up, Seer Gaming? I can't wait for the Four Nations Faceoff. I'm still not sure how I feel about the Four Nations, although I will have a full preview video up on Sunday. Marty Nate just had a heck of a game in Calgary, 2 assists and a goal. He did, yeah, he had an incredible game. Same with McKinnon. I've been watching your channel since you came onto the scene last year when the horrible start happened. I was looking for some sort of answer anywhere. Thank you so much for the content. I appreciate that, J-Dubs. I remember you. I remember you all the time, I promise. What are your thoughts on the Dobson rumors? Are the Oilers involved in those rumors? I didn't think Edmonton would even be involved there. Although I did put out a joke tweet saying Victor Arvidsson in a first rounder. Let's get it done. Who says no? Who says no? I forgot to take my hat off for the anthem. I mean, I'd love Dobson personally. I think the team is going for a left shot D-man, but I'm here, my friend. Yo, what's going on? I think you can learn more from watching the tape of your team's loss, but the Oils seem better than the Avs, so meh. You know, that's fair. Harvey's just warming up. Wait for the only. Oh my God, yeah, no. You want to see me heel turn? For those who watch wrestling, you'll know what that means. I will heel turn so fast if Edmonton acquires Cody Ceci. Or reacquires him, I should say. Lots of Cousins rumors lately, too. Interesting. Yeah, I guess there's going to be tons of rumors leading up to the trade deadline. They were talking about Dobson. Boy, oh boy, would that be beautiful. I agree, J-Dubs. That would be phenomenal. Like him and Nurse together, I think would work really well as a pair. I say Stanley Cup if that happens. Yep, probably. I would hope so. McDavid gonna deke McCarr like how Mac did to Boosh. Oh, I would love to see it. Give CC a DDT. I'll have to call it the Hartman move soon. What's going on, vehicle? Yeah, my apologies. I was originally planning on going live at 6:30 because I was going to open some hockey cards and stuff before the game started, but I never ended up going out of my house today. I never ended up buying any cards, so that's on me. Bring CC back. Hashtag bring CC back. Then we get to see the Joker come playoff time. Yeah, absolutely not. Better open them Pokemon packs. Shake my head. Wins the giveaways. First period, I'll do 5 giveaways, membership giveaways, and then first intermission, and then second intermission, I will do another 5. That's true, actually. Lou Lamoriello might have did that as a test to see if anyone would leak it from, the Isles organization or media. So wherever the rumor came from, Lou Lamoriello has probably already fired them. All right, we got Oilers and Avs. Puck is about to drop here. As always, I'm going to hide the chat until there's a whistle, just so that nobody spoils potential goals for me. Because chat is usually about a minute or so ahead of real time, or ahead of my real time. Jeff Skinner remains on the top line with Draisaitl and Podkolzin, and the Oilers trying to get in on the forecheck early. The puck is shot down the ice by the Avs, and that's not going to be icing, apparently. Okay. Draisaitl will pick it up behind his net from Kulak. Here's Draisaitl, makes a couple moves in the neutral zone. Wow, okay. Jeez. Draisaitl's feeling it already. Here's Podkolzin. He'll bring it in with Jeff Skinner. Skinner puts it in deep for Podkolzin. Podkolzin forechecks, protects it with his body, throws it to the point, gives it to Bouchard, across to Ekholm. Ekholm towards the goal. That deflects up and wide. Podkolzin trying to come up with it, and he cannot. And here's Lehkonen for Colorado. Lehkonen trying to make a play into the Oilers zone, but that puck didn't make it deep. Here comes Ekholm now with McDavid. McDavid was shot off the outside of the net. I thought that went in for a second. Here's Bouchard in front. Can't find Hyman and Arvidsson. Neither of them could pull the trigger. Arvidsson steals it, gives it back to Hyman. Hyman behind the goal for the Oilers. Here's Hyman now, protecting the puck against McKinnon. Hyman comes around front, shoots. That deflects wide. Here's McDavid. He tries to center it to the front of the net. Bouchard will pinch up, try and keep the puck in, and he does for a moment, but Colorado will send it down the ice. Here's McDavid now with some speed, finds Hyman. Hyman skates it in, top of the right circle. Hyman in front to Arvidsson and deflected by McCarr. Shot by Ekholm, that goes wide. Good start for the Oilers so far. 2 straight shifts where they've had some zone time. Here's Ekholm through the neutral zone. Arvidsson, he can't come up with it, just out of his reach. Here's Drury now, recently acquired by the Avs. Shot by Colton, and that goes off the outside of the left post, or right post, for the Avs. Another shot from the point for Colorado. That doesn't make it to the net. Janmark, he'll send it to the neutral zone. Colorado will reset. And the Avs will actually go offside. Never mind. So good first couple shifts for the Oilers. I don't think they got anything actually on goal, but I do like their time in the offensive zone. I like their forecheck. I feel confident for the sports select for Colorado. And I feel like every time you mention who you've bet on, you end up losing that bet. I was going to try and do my cat feeding before the game, but I thought it started at 6:30, not 6. Oh, no. Pacific time, of course, yeah. What's up, Elizabeth? Lines look balanced tonight. Yeah, same lines as against the Blackhawks. Here's Klingberg for Edmonton. He'll play it across to Nurse, and a bit of a hand grenade there. Nurse gives it to Nugent Hopkins. Spins away from a check, but Colorado keeps it in. Here's Middlestat, trying to walk into the middle of the ice. Checked by Nugent Hopkins. Great defensive work by Nuge. Darnell Nurse can't poke the puck free. It goes back down low. Drouin loses it to Klingberg. He finds Darnell Nurse and looks for Nugent Hopkins for the outlet, but missed him. Here's Middlestad now for Colorado. Good back check by Edmonton. Nice job by Connor Brown. Adam Henrique now. He'll skate after the puck and put pressure in the Avs zone. Here come the Avs. Through the neutral zone. Girard out of the reach of Kiviranta, but Kiviranta will come back up with it. Centers it in front. Here's a shot, and I think Skinner made the save. I think it went off his blocker. Here's a puck into the neutral zone, out of the reach of Perry. Perry almost knocks down a stretch pass attempt. Colorado maintains possession. They'll put it in deep. Right corner, Emberson on his backhand. Moves it up the boards. Brett Kulak in a board battle now. Kulak battling with a few Avs. There's 3 Avs along the boards, and Colorado briefly had the puck first, and they still do. Here's Sam Girard with a shot from the point, and that goes wide. Here's Henrique now to Corey Perry. Corey Perry, he'll just flip it deep into the Avs zone and go for a change. So the Oilers have no shots on goal. The Avs have 2. We're almost 4 minutes into this period. Here's a stretch pass for the Avs, but that's icing. So the Oilers will get an offensive zone draw. Sounds good, Gold. No worries. We'll see you soon. What's up, Drake? Good night. Good evening, Austin, fellow Americans. Let's go, Oilers. As always, love from Italy. I appreciate that. Sending love to you as well. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Draisaitl's going to take it. He wins it to Jeff Skinner, plays it back to Bouchard. Here's Bouchard, walks into the middle. Bouchard with a shot, and that's saved by Blackwood, who's starting his second straight on a back-to-back for Colorado. Here's the Avs. That looked offside to me. They're walking in McKinnon with a shot, and that doesn't make it to the goal. Here's Natchez, back to the point. Here's Makar in front, tries to find McKinnon. He shoots, and that's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Here's Podkolzin now. He'll find Skinner, gives it to Podkolzin. Podkolzin walks it into the Avs zone. Makar tries to throw a hit, but Podkolzin skates through that. McKinnon plays it back to Makar. Cale Makar now, with some speed, skates up the middle of the ice. Spins away from a check. Arvidsson putting pressure on him now. Colorado through the neutral zone. Here's Natchez. Into the middle, given away, and here's Zach Hyman. Hyman skates up with Arvidsson. Arvidsson drops it for McDavid. Across to Klingberg, and that pass was deflected just wide. That would have been an open net for Klingberg. Arvidsson steals the puck at center. Makes a pass. Goes to nobody. Here comes Colorado now. They'll get in on the forecheck. Here's a shot. Stopped by Skinner. Up the right boards. Hyman into the middle. Finds McDavid. McDavid now. Drops it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson shoots, and that shot's blocked by... I don't know who that was. Arvidsson behind the Avs net now. He cycles it to Darnell Nurse. Across to Arvidsson. Arvidsson with a shot, and that's caught in front of the goal for the Colorado Avalanche. They'll throw it up the middle, and Darnell Nurse once again steals that for the Oilers. And Nurse is tripped up there. There's going to be no call. Oh, and Hyman's hit hard by Colton. McDavid, he'll pick up the puck at center. He'll find Arvidsson. Tips it ahead. McDavid, he just avoids a hit by DeHaan. Can't get it deep. Here's Parsonen for Colorado now. Parsonen walks it in. He's briefly stopped by Emberson, but Colorado with the puck now. Trying to throw it up the middle. That's blocked by Nugent Hopkins. Tries to find Janmark. He'll skate it in, and I don't know who that is on Colorado. He's massive, number 67. On D, he's huge. Jeez. Colorado with the stretch pass. Here's Drouin. Drouin drops it to Parsonen, and nice. That's 2 good defensive plays by Connor Brown so far in his first 2 shifts. Here's Brown now. He'll find Nugent Hopkins as the Oilers break out with some numbers. He'll play it to the right to Janmark. Janmark drops it to literally nobody. Middlestad with the puck now for Colorado. Middlestad Can't get the puck up to his intended target. Nugent Hopkins will bring it back into the Av zone. And there's another play into the neutral zone. Slow pace here. Both teams have slowed things down. Shots are 4-1 Avs. About 7 minutes to play in the period. Ekholm tries to find. I don't know if that was Draisaitl that he missed. No, it was McDavid. Missed McDavid with an easy pass there. What's up, Jim? LFG Oilers. Yep. Let's go. Here's McDavid. Defensive zone draw. Wins it against McKinnon. He gets it back to Evan Bouchard. He'll skate it out front. And Bouchard being pressured here. Loses it to Natchez. And nice defensive play by the Oilers. McKinnon can't get a shot off. Draisaitl's out there with McDavid and Kapanen. Here's McDavid into the middle. Trying to find Draisaitl. Puck comes to the middle of the ice. Natchez will skate it up. Here's Natchez. He's going to be checked by Ekholm. McDavid up the ice. Here's Draisaitl. He'll drop it to Kapanen. Kapanen trying to get a shot off. He can't load up as he bobbles it. Puck behind the Colorado net in front of McDavid, and what a stop by Blackwood. What a pass by Draisaitl to find McDavid, who got in behind the defense, and Blackwood had to make a huge save there. Edmonton, they'll get the puck back in deep against the Avs. Around the boards, behind the net, and nobody for Edmonton can come up with it. Darnell Nurse is going to get chased back here. Here's Klingberg. He spins away from a check. He'll give it back to Darnell Nurse behind his goal. Back to Klingberg. Klingberg to Darnell Nurse. He'll skate it up with speed through the neutral zone. Here comes Nurse, and I don't know who that was on Edmonton. Just wasn't moving his feet, Henrique, but the Oilers still maintain possession. Here's Jeff Skinner. He'll play it across to Klingberg. Walks in, dangles. Klingberg towards the goal. Where is it? It's in the crease, under Blackwood's pad. And Blackwood freezes it, and there's a bit of a commotion in front of him as a couple Oilers are trying to come up with it. Blackwood's had to make a couple big saves. Offense, defense, all right so far. Yep, I agree. It's been a good start. I expected a slow start because both teams are on the third game in 4 nights, but I agree, Daly. I agree. Darnell Nurse's best asset is his skating, although he has been much better at passing this season too. That first outlet pass out of the zone. And Klingberg's best asset is his passing. So, if Darnell Nurse finds himself under duress a little bit, he can defer back to Klingberg, and then Klingberg can find somebody shooting up the middle. Every time you hit the like button, a fart is neutralized somewhere on Earth. But yeah, good start. Skinner's made a couple saves. I think Blackwood has made the 2 harder saves, but, Edmonton hasn't given up a goal yet. So that's always a positive. All right, we already got 80 people in here too. Welcome, everyone, at least on YouTube. But for those watching on TikTok and Twitch as well, also welcome in. Appreciate it. I hope everyone's doing very well today. Yo, Alpine Hunter with the sub or the with the sub. Didn't expect that on Twitch. Thank you so much. And it was gifted by Inspirato. So Inspirato, thank you for the gifted sub. I truly appreciate that. Klingberg's nickname should be Klinger. Yo, what's up, Stuart Skinner? Hey, don't you got a game to play, Stu? Get off your phone, Stu. You're in the middle of a game. It's Friday, cracking a beer, waiting for first blood to be drawn by the oil. Me too. Draisaitl's out there, back with Podkolzin and Skinner. Let's go, oil! I love that. I love that. Podkolzin off the draw, loses it. Colorado will pick it up. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Colton battles for it. There was a delayed offside, so the Oilers with the puck now. Here's Kulak to Podkolzin, and here's Draisaitl now. He'll skate it up the middle of the ice. Draisaitl cut off. Too many bodies to skate through. Here come the Avs now. With a shot, there's a save by Stuart Skinner. Darnell Nurse can't come up with it. Avs continue to cycle here against the Draisaitl line. Draisaitl pick it up through Podkolzin's legs, and here's Podkolzin now. Up the middle, and out of the reach of Jeff Skinner, and Black was just going to hang on to that one. Yo, what's up, Bing Chillin'? I appreciate your enthusiasm for my favorite team. I do my best. Oh, I'd love to see a goal from Nurse, Elizabeth. Flames players wouldn't do that. No, they wouldn't. Hello, Austin. How's it going? Sorry I'm late. Hey, no worries, Colby. Things are going very well. I'm Pickard. I have Skinner's phone. That's why. Oh, okay. Well, Pickard, be careful on the bench. You never know when a flying puck will leave the surface of the ice. Here's a puck to the blue line. Here's Arvidsson. He'll give it to Ekholm. Ekholm towards the goal. That deflects, makes it to nobody. Hyman battles for it. Oh, and Zach Hyman's going to get a penalty here for hooking. Zach Hyman with the offensive zone penalty. You don't like to see that early in the game. Not good. You know, I understand what Hyman was doing, but I just can't get the stick into the body or hands of the defender. And Hyman, yeah, that stick is a little too much into the hands. A little too much into the hands. I'd say that's a hook. No oil game shown in Vancouver. How are my boys looking? Pretty good start, but they did just take a penalty, so they got a big kill here. Yo, what's up, Gordon? What's up, Russ? Just dropping in to say hi, Austin, from the UK at 2:24 a.m. Oh, let's go Oilers. Hey, I appreciate that, Russ. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. Here's Colorado. Almost 20 seconds killed already for the Oilers. They'll start their cycle. Here's Makar. And McKinnon now. He'll walk in towards the goal, and he scores! Through the 5-0 of Stuart Skinner, and the Oilers have given up 5 straight goals on the penalty kill. 5 straight on the kill, man. And Stuart Skinner, first, I mean, that's a goal on, is that 5 shots? A goal within the first 5 shots, folks? You love that? My God. Brutal. All right, where's the poll? I have to end the poll, actually. Pretty sure I've had that poll going the whole game. So whoever said yes, that's a terrible goal, man. What the fuck, Stu? Come on, man. That's such a terrible goal. Especially considering the start for the team. Like, and that's a deflating goal. Right? That's one of those goals that deflates your penalty kill. Because, like, there's no reason for that. Easiest poll of my life. I mean, it's not a good penalty to take in the offensive zone, but Jesus, man, make a save, huh? Here's Draisaitl now to Nurse. Nurse spins away from Natchez. Nurse on his backhand, and Nurse just with a horrible giveaway, and Colorado skated up through the middle. Here's Taves to Natchez. Shot down the ice. McKinnon picks it up, throws it back to the point. Taves gives it up to Draisaitl. The Oilers have a partial 3-on-2 here. Here's McDavid. He's going to drop it to Darnell Nurse with a shot, and that's fanned and goes wide. And here's Colorado now. They've taken a penalty. So the Oilers get their own power play. All right, so I have to end that poll. So we had 31% of the vote said yes. So for those who did vote yes, congrats. So we can do something with this one. I mean, you got to, right? Stu Skinner scores on the power play. Mark my words. They want to win a cup. Skinner has to make those saves. I agree, Canadian Ginger. I agree. That's not a good goal to give up. Wanted to have faith and shows no. Well, let's see if the Oilers can get a power play goal of their own, and then we'll call it even and then see how they play at 5-on-5. We are happy with our goaltending situation. I mean, you see a couple saves that Blackwood had to make, and then you see the one that beats Skinner. Like, Mac is Stu's owner. It's not even funny anymore. Yeah, McKinnon is goal scorers find a way to score goals. I guess we should have the stamina and can beat him in the 12th round, I think. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the rest of this period goes. If the Oilers are able to build back, find a way to score on the power play, and keep building. Love your enthusiasm. Thank you. What's wrong with the PK recently? Partially to do with goaltending, and partially just, I don't know, it's in a rut. Reminds me of the start of the season. It was a pure technical mistake by Stu. What was the technical part? I'm not good at evaluating goalies, so I'm gonna have a beer about this one, BRB. So let's see if the Oilers can score on their power play here. Oilers win the faceoff. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard will give that to Nugent Hopkins. He'll play it to Draisaitl, and he scores! Leon Draisaitl with his 39th goal of the season. 6 seconds into the power play. Rips it home. And we got a tie game, folks. All right, so McKinnon and Draisaitl. Let's see how the period goes, but the Oilers do respond. Draisaitl wins the faceoff. It comes to Bouchard. He gives it to Nugent Hopkins, and Draisaitl in the high slot just one-times it, just rips it by Blackwood. A high, bit of a knuckle puck over the arm of Blackwood, who reacted late. So we got a 1-1 game. Good response for the Oilers, both teams with a goal on the power play. All right. Back to evens. Not worried. We're not worried. And Draisaitl with his 39th goal of the season. Here's Darnell Nurse now. He plays it to Janmark. Janmark. Oh, nice little play by Janmark. He'll skate it up the middle against 3 defenders. Here comes Janmark on his own. Janmark walks in, and oh, what a save by Blackwood. Matthias Janmark just decided to do everything on his own. He walked in through 3 defenders, had a partial breakaway, and Blackwood was forced to make a save on, an unexpected play by Janmark. He doesn't usually drive the net like that. Here's Colorado now. They're starting to cycle in the Oilers zone. Comes to the point. Here's a shot. Deflects in front into traffic. It's still loose. Skinner's trying to pick it up, and the ref blows the whistle as he lost sight of it. Now both goalies gave up goals on the first 5 shots. Yeah, I guess if we're gonna get mad at Skinner, let's make fun of Blackwood. Shame Erica, Mr. Husband, doing something for once. Yeah, I know. Poor Erica. I agree, Canadian Ginger. I think the break will be very good for this team. They need the break for just their physical well-being and mental well-being. It's a good 2-week rest for most of the players. Figures Janmark would say, yeah, could you imagine? Here's Arvidsson on the left board. Skates, and he's hit hard by Natchez. But the puck is shot back in deep by Kulak. Here's Devin Taves with the puck behind his net, skates in front. He gives the puck to McKinnon with speed, comes in on the left side, walks in the Oilers zone across. Here's Makar with a shot, and he scores. Cale Makar. Oh my God. Oh, Stu. So Taves makes the play. McKinnon walks in with speed, and he gives it to Makar, and Skinner's set, but it just beats him. It just beats Skinner, man. Like, that's horrible. What is... Hey, man, I'm on the upgrade the goalie train. I have been for a couple weeks now. Or a week and a half. Basically since the Leafs game. Here's Edmonton trying to come up with the puck. Trying to get a response as Colorado. They have 2 goals on 6 shots. And if you're the Avs, just throw everything on net. Really. Both goals have been absolute stinkers against Stuart Skinner. Hey, but don't worry, folks. Skinner locks it in when the team is down, right? Like, he gives up 2 goals, and then he doesn't give up anything after. Here's a shot from the Oilers. Oh, and here's a rebound, and they score! Corey Perry scores! We got a tie game! Okay, what is happening? What are we doing? What is this game? All right, it's a 2-2 game now. Corey Perry with his 11th goal of the year. Is this going to be one of those barn burners? We're going to have a 9-8 game here. What on earth is happening? Corey Perry gave it to Kulak. Kulak dropped it to Kapanen. Shot. Blackwood couldn't corral the rebound, and then Perry gets his own What is... Is Blackwood okay? Are Stu and Blackwood competing to have the worst game imaginable from goaltending? Okay. All right, we got a 2-2 game. There's still 7:38 to play in the period. Oh my God. Hope everyone took the over. Jesus. Okay, so 4 goals in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So here's Klingberg, loses it behind the net. Colorado, they'll pick it up. Now, if you're any team, just throw every puck on net because neither goalie feels like making a save right now. Darnell Nurse, he'll chase after it, can't come up with it. Colorado with the cycle. Draisaitl walks in, tries to get it up the boards to Jeff Skinner. Skinner loses it. Avs keep the pressure on. Here's Kelly trying to move it towards the goal. Colorado to O'Connor. O'Connor finds Kelly. Kelly's all twisted up, and Edmonton will come up with it. And here's a play. Almost found Jeff Skinner up the middle. Puck's bouncing all over the place. Jeff Skinner almost had a bit of a partial break there, but this game went from paced well and defensive to neither goalie can make a save, and it looks like chaos on ice. Yeah, exactly. Gold. Was 0-0. Yeah, well, yeah, you missed 4 goals in a couple minutes. Blackwood on a back-to-back in net. Yeah, I'm surprised that they're playing him on the back-to-back. I feel like they did that earlier this year, too. Knob and Bednar in the strip joint together tonight. Absolutely. Prediction 10-8 Oilers. All right, offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Janmark's going to take it. Janmark gets it back to Ekholm, to Bouchard. Bouchard in deep. Puck comes to the outside of the net, and Blackwood's just hanging on to that. He's like, I'm not dealing with this right now. The Oilers are credited with 9 shots, but I'm pretty sure a couple of them weren't actually on the net. But watch the final be 3-2. Yeah, exactly. In a shootout. Ew. Oh, Skinner has no excuse for the 2 goals that he gave up. They were stinky. Stinky poopy. Know what I'm saying? All right, Edmonton with another offensive zone draw. Nugent Hopkins loses it. Janmark puts pressure on, and Nuge keeps it in. Oh, and he tries to find Klingberg, but Connor Brown with the back check finds the puck. Here's Connor Brown on his backhand. Plays it back to Klingberg. Klingberg loses it briefly, but is able to play it in. Janmark now against Devin Taves. Taves gets it up the boards, and here come the Avs with speed. Oh, and it's a 2-on-1 now. Here's McKinnon, and Natchez just missed McKinnon in the high slot with a brief 2-on-1. I don't know how Colorado even managed to get a 2-on-1 that quickly. Jeez, that transition game is nuts. Colorado with the puck. Here's Natchez around the boards to the point. Here's DeHaan down low to Natchez. Natchez with the puck. Plays it back. Here's Natchez. High slot. Skates to the right circle. Towards the goal. Rebound. Here's McKinnon with a shot. And Skinner made a save. And the puck went over the net. McKinnon now trying to come up with it. And here's McDavid with speed. McDavid's gone. On a breakaway. Here's McDavid. Stopped by Blackwood. Connor McDavid was in all alone. And Blackwood came up with a huge save. That's 2 big saves on McDavid this game. Jeez. McDavid with 2 great opportunities here in the first, and Blackwood has been up to the challenge. Here's Drouin behind the net. Wraparound attempt by Colorado. Can't come up with it, and the Oilers skate up the ice. Here's McDavid. And McDavid goes offside there. I don't know what that was. That was... Offside? I mean, we've got an entertaining period here. This is just... I keep complaining that this team just can't lock games down. I just want them to win a normal game. I have a feeling this game is going to be far from normal. That's just the Oilers' way, apparently. What's going on, Erica? I thought about tuning in due to personal reasons, but I'm here. Well, I hope you're doing okay. I hope those personal reasons mean that you're, doing okay. Make sure to prioritize your health always and yourself. If it makes you feel better, Janmark had a partial breakaway. He didn't score, but he made a really nice move to cut through a couple defenders, so... Seems like the goalies are shutting it down now. Yeah, exactly, right? I hate when he wants to skate the puck in goal, right? I want to see... This is great, better than being down 0-3. You know what? That's true. That's true. Both teams decided they don't want to play defense and they don't want to stop a puck tonight. And if you're a hockey fan, you love it. It's exciting. If you're a coach, you're ripping your hair out. I hear a Pickard. Wait, what? What's going on? Where is Pickard? Still on the brink of divorcing with Janmark. Janmark's going to score for you tonight. I know it. Or Janmark. He has 2 goals this season. One of them was on an empty net, and the other one hit his body. He didn't actually shoot it. He has not scored a goal where he has shot on a net with a goalie in it. Chris caught him. Now he's not in chat anymore. That's true. Go full chaos. No goalies tonight. 6-on-6. Let's do it, Alex. He beat a goalie in 2023 as the legend goal goes. You know what? I don't believe in myths. I don't believe in that. Yeah, and then he gave up 2 straight. So, I mean, that's a tough one. What's the biggest need on trade day? A scoring winger and a left shot D-man and a goalie in no particular order. Play is back on. Here's Colorado. Backhand behind the Oilers net. Skinner. He'll shoot that high along the boards, and Colorado will keep that in. Oh, and here's Colorado. Nice defensive play by Bouchard, but it's out of the reach of Skinner. Here's a shot towards the Oilers' goal. Misses. Here's Colton trying to center it, but Podkolzin will grab it. Oh, and Podkolzin just threw the puck away. But nice job by Podkolzin. Defensively in the neutral zone. Here's Bouchard now. Oh, nice little move by Bouchard. He skates it up. Left side, finds Skinner. Jeff Skinner now across, trying to get it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl protects. He goes down. Natchez and Draisaitl battle for it. Here's Draisaitl now. On his forehand, along the half wall. Gets it back to the point. Kulak keeps it in. The Oilers cycle. Here's Jeff Skinner behind the net for Colorado. Podkolzin can't come up with it. Here's Nurse. Steps up. Here's Podkolzin now. Gives it to Kulak. Kulak gives it to Nurse now. Right circle. Oilers with pressure. Here's McDavid and Nurse. Nurse across the ice. Here's Zach Hyman. Oilers getting a change in with zone time. Here's Hyman. Finds Nurse. Nurse puts the puck around once again. Nurse trying to center it in front, and Blackwood's just going to hang on to that and alleviate the pressure that the Oilers had going. We ain't ever getting a goalie unless Stan Bowman's not playing his hand. A good general manager will never tip their poker face, their poker hands. So it's been 7 years since a Janmark goal on a goalie. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. McDavid off the draw. And the Av player gets kicked out of the faceoff. So McDavid's still in there. And now McDavid's going to get kicked out of the faceoff dot. We love this. Come on, linesman. Just drop the puck, man. We don't got all night. Who's out there goalie-wise? I mean, a lot of fans, including myself, want Vejmelka. from Utah. He's on an expiring contract, only $2.6 million. So very affordable, I would think. And Utah has Stuber and Ingram. So if they aren't thinking of re-signing him, here's Arvidsson with a shot, and that's stopped by Blackwood. Puck back down low to McDavid. McDavid on his backhand. Looks for a pass. And he finds Kulak. Here's Brett Kulak for Edmonton. Across the ice. Tries to find McDavid, but that's deflected to the neutral zone. Nurse spins away from trouble. He's being hounded, though, by the Avs. Puck up the neutral zone. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Hyman, he can, but Nurse does. Oilers top line will make a change. Here's Nurse. Plays it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson protects, walks in behind the Avs net. Here's Arvidsson. Spins away from a check. He goes down. Henrique trying to come in, but Middlestad will grab it for the Avalanche and move it up through the middle. Cut off by Bouchard, though. Here's Bouchard. He'll find Ekholm. Ekholm walks in, shoots, and that puck hits a body and deflects wide. Oh, and Kapanen throws a big hit on Malinsky, and then Henrique is knocked down by someone. Parsonen, I think. Here's Middlestad for the Avs. Dumps it into the Oilers zone. Skinner out of his net. He plays that to Perry. Here's Perry up the middle of the ice to absolutely nobody. Colorado shoveled it back in. Here's Henrique trying to kick the puck up. Ekholm comes in to support. Oilers kind of stuck in their own zone here. Here's McCarr across to Taves. Taves shoots, and that's stopped by Skinner. Ekholm will find Corey Perry, and Perry will just do a high flip to center. And Devin Taves, he'll pick that up, and Avs catching Edmonton on a change. Here's a centering pass, and Lehkonen scores to make it 3-2 for Colorado. And Devin Taves, he takes advantage of the Oilers making a change, throws the puck up through the neutral zone, big stretch pass, finds McKinnon, who has his third point of the period, by the way. Jesus Christ. And that one's tougher to blame Skinner on just because of the situation that he was put in, but Blackwood's made a couple big saves on McDavid. You want to save there. You want to save. Sorry. If Blackwood's making the big saves on Edmonton's top players, why can't Edmonton get the big saves on Colorado's best players? It is 3-2 Colorado. In Colorado, they'll bring it back in. Here's a shot, and Skinner with an actual save this time, and he gets a bit of a Bronx cheer from the Oilers crowd. Oh, probably Golder. I feel like 95% of goalies in the NHL may have saved that. Ace, there's nobody defending Stuart Skinner in the chat right now. Here's Colorado with possession, with pressure. Here's Klingberg on his backhand. He finds Connor Brown. Connor Brown plays it back to Janmark. Janmark spins away from a check. Here comes Janmark with some speed, finds Klingberg on the right side. Klingberg walks in, shoots, and that deflects in front of the net, and that's a good clear by the Avs. There's nobody on Colorado seemed to know where that was, or sorry, nobody on Edmonton seemed to know where that rebound went. No, there's nothing to defend tonight, Everett. Stuart Skinner's having a stinky, poopy game. Oh, and that's that looked like a hook on the Avs, but okay, I guess the refs let them play on. Minute left in the third. Here's Janmark for the Oilers. He'll drop it back. Here's Klingberg to McDavid. McDavid out there with Draisaitl in the last minute of the first. Here's Draisaitl through the middle of the ice. Colorado. Oh, and Draisaitl, he ripped the stick out of someone's hand on the Avs. I don't know how that happened, but here's McDavid, walks in. Here's McDavid in deep. Draisaitl leaves it for Bouchard. Oh, and Bouchard tried to find Jeff Skinner, and that was picked off by Colorado. Devin Taves having a great period for the Avs. Here's Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid, he'll play it back to the point. This is probably offside. Here's Ekholm with a shot, and that pinballs, and here come the Avs. Natchez with speed into the middle of the ice. Here's McCarr with a shot, and he just missed the net. Oh, my God, man. If McCarr had hit the net, I feel like he would have scored. Just chaos. Just chaos. I don't know. This is... What a stupid period, man. Like, what? I mean, what do you even analyze after that first period, huh? Jesus Christ. I mean, Skinner made a save at the end of the period there. It was a good save, but my God, man. What's wrong with this team? So the Avs scored 3 goals on 12 shots. The Oilers have 2 goals on 13. This has been like a beer league game. It's clear that both teams are not focused on defense, and especially the Oilers. I feel like Colorado had, you know what? It was probably even in terms of high danger chances. If anything, Colorado maybe had the better looks, but Oilers will be fine. I mean, this is the Oilers we're talking about. I'm not concerned about them not being able to come back, but good God. Stu Skinner, you know, you're looking for a goalie to help you win a hockey game. 3rd game in 4 nights. Blackwood's on the second half of back-to-back too. Blackwood played last night, and it shows. Like, the Oilers can take advantage of this, but Stuart Skinner is deciding, you know what? Let's be even worse. All right, we'll take a look at the advanced stats on Money Puck. Expected goals in all situations in that first period, 1.74 to 1.25 for Colorado, which means Stu is at negative 1.25 goals saved above expected. Blackwood currently at 0.75, negative 0.75 goals saved above expected. It's a suboptimal period if you're the Oilers when it comes to goaltending. Overall play, I thought was okay. Like, I didn't think Edmonton was like that bad, right? Okay, like this channel. Thanks, Ted. 3 goals on 12 shots. Nurse is -2, playing soft on pucks. Can't win the cup with these 2 players, which I said it. Meantime, wait, is Nurse actually -2? Hold on. Because he was on the ice on the penalty kill, too. So that means he's been on the ice for all 3 goals against, if that's the case. Yeah, okay. So Darnell Nurse has actually been on the ice for all 3 goals against for Colorado. Again, I don't think you necessarily put the blame on Nurse when your goaltender can't make a save. Like that's a tough one, right? Like, it's a tough situation for Nurse. Fans are going to hone in on him, but at the end of the day, you do want your goalie to make a save, right? Like, goaltending, never heard of it. Saves are necessary. During this break, the coaching staff and management really need to evaluate what the hell they want to do going forward. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the team does need a goalie, right? They absolutely do. And no disrespect to Calvin Pickard. Pickard wins most of his games against, I would say, lesser competition. Although against playoff teams, he has played well. I'll give him credit. And he made some big saves against Chicago. But if the Oilers can get a goalie to platoon with Skinner, you know, as much as you want to, I don't know, show respect to Pickard because he's been a good backup, right? I have no issues with Pickard as the backup. But Skinner is a 1A, 1B goalie, right? You need someone to platoon with him right now. I got kicked out of another channel due to saying, wait, what? Why would you, who would kick you out of the chat? Listen, I'm all about free speech on this channel. We don't get political ever. Free speech always, unless you're actively like attacking my community. I don't care if you attack me, by the way. You can call me names and stuff. That's part of the fun of this channel. As long as you're respectful to the rest of the community, I let people say whatever they want. The only times I've ever had to ban anyone are when they've been excessively racist and or posting just the craziest, cringiest nonsense imaginable and like spamming it. Because Pickard's overall stats aren't that great this season, and he plays most of his games against lesser competition. Like, if you go to Calvin Pickard's stats this season, let's try and find him here. Where are you, Calvin Pickard? Here's Pickard. He ranks 73 out of 88 goalies. On the year, he has a negative 4.61 goal save above expected on the season. And this is a goalie that, for the most part, does play against non-playoff teams. You know, I think the team in front of Pickard shelters him. I think they play well defensively. Pickard does make big saves. But if you can upgrade, if you can get a true upgrade, like if you can get a Vejmelka to play with Stuart Skinner, I think that's optimal, really. Like Vejmelka, he's 7th in goal save above expected according to Evolve in Hockey this season, 17.76 goal save above expected. Obviously, Stuart Skinner, that's going to drop. He's currently at 6.76, but that will drop after tonight as long as he keeps playing like that. Austin is a smelly head. Thank you. Skinner's reflex and lateral movements are slow. If the D are only okay, he can't win a game if the team is just average and need an upgrade. I can't disagree with that. I see the Avalanche versus Mike Smith playoff vibes. Honestly, that's valid, right? And remember how Vegas just tore Stuart Skinner apart in 2023? Stuart Skinner he has stolen a few. It's hard to steal games when the team is like always playing better. Like when you talk about stealing a game, that means your team didn't play good enough to win, but your goalie allowed you to win. The Oilers almost every night play better than their opponent. The advanced metrics show that. The regular stats show that if you're just into the regular stats. So that they don't have to steal games. They just have to give their team a true chance to win. And a lot of nights, you got something like this, where I didn't think the Oilers played that bad to deserve to be down 3-2 heading into the second period. I mean, what would explain Pickard's stats being worse than Stu's then, if that was the case? I mean, yeah. I mean, Dustin Schwartz is obviously like enemy number one. I mean, you don't have to call other fans delusional, Ace. We're having a pretty good discussion. People are allowed to like Stuart Skinner. I love him. I have his hockey card right here. You know I love Skinner. Nobody's delusional for liking him. As long as they're not ignoring what the stats are showing. Team deserves better goaltending. I agree, Jim. Needs to bury the breakaways. I agree, Ted. That is true. McDavid, he had a couple good looks, couple of chances in alone. One was on a breakaway. One was just a pass in front of the net that he didn't capitalize on. So I agree, vehicle. No, 100%. That's what I was saying. Like the third goal, you can't pin on Stu just because you had a defensive breakdown. It's a nice play by McKinnon, finds Lehkonen in front all alone with a point-blank shot. But because Stu had already given up 2 at that point, that's where the frustration sets in for fans. Adding that to me not understanding what the hell. If it makes you feel better, Erica, I don't think anyone truly understands chemistry. And all the chemistry you learn in high school is much different than the chemistry you'll learn in college or university. I mean, I can't find anyone in this chat right now, Ace, that is making excuses for Skinner. I think there's a narrative in your own mind right now that you want to see, but there is nobody in my chat making excuses for him. Like literally nobody. So I'm not sure what you're saying. What is something you would offer for Demko? I mean, Demko is an elite starting goaltender as long as he's healthy. Vancouver, and this isn't not what I offer, but Vancouver likely asks for probably Stu Skinner in return, a first and another prospect. Or they ask for Olivier Rodrigue, a first and a prospect. We're all in love with him. Sorry to say, with Bad X, just got to let him go sometimes. It's all good, Robin. Joey Decord or not. I mean, Decord did just sign a contract with Seattle, so they likely don't move him, but I do like Decord a lot. I mean, that's not entirely true, Adonis. Like Aiden Hill, you can go back and, I mean, a lot of this comes down to, do you subscribe and give the advanced analytics a lot of your time? Aiden Hill played better than just good enough for Vegas. Obviously, the team in front of Aiden Hill was really good, but let's go for Tristan Jarry. Oh no, yeah, could you imagine? Askarov would have been a goalie that I would have loved to pick up, but still say Gibson. I mean, Gibson, I'm not against a veteran goaltender with playoff experience, even at the cost of someone like Gibson, because one, they have that experience. They can settle Stu down. Two, they've worked with other goaltending coaches that aren't Dustin Schwartz for a long time. So I think Gibson would be really good as a mentor. I think Stuart Skinner needs a proper mentor in Edmonton. It was supposed to be Jack Campbell. And it didn't work out. Stuart Skinner's been thrown to the wolves by Dustin Schwartz, so I'm gonna bookmark that comment about round 2, Ace. I'm gonna bookmark that, and then when the team's hoisting the cup, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm obviously playing. What's your opinion on the Oilers going for Gibson? I just said mine. Schwartz is the issue. Yeah, oh, that's true, Elizabeth. That's true. At worst, this game should be 2-1 Edmonton, in my opinion. That's fair, Adonis. That's fair. Remember when McDavid would score on the breakaway? Pepper Rich Farms remembers. Remember when McDavid would just score? It doesn't even have to be on a breakaway. Listen, everyone that wants an upgrade in goal for Edmonton, they don't want Stuart Skinner traded. They don't want to give up on him. They want someone that can play with him. That way, if he falters, you have a really reliable goalie with playoff experience to come in and take over. And for Calvin Pickard, he doesn't have starting goaltender experience. That's where the issue comes in, right? Corey Perry will save us. I hope so. I hope so. We don't know that, Gravy. We don't know that. I'd rather the Oilers give themselves a better statistical probability of getting better goaltending from a veteran. Excuse me. Convince Fleury to do semi-retirement and play. I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate. Fleury's going to retire with Minnesota, and Minnesota wants to keep him, right? The Jeff Skinner sequence where he bypassed the defense was legendary. I think he needs a new goalie coach and a mental coach. I mean, he does have the mental coach. Like, which team? Hey, Ryan Guy, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The Oilers hired that one mentor guy who like mentored a bunch of different athletes. I forget his name. He was on the ice during the Oilers celebration after they beat Dallas in the conference finals. I forget that guy's name. I got no cards to open. I'm sorry, Drake and I didn't leave my house today to buy any. I mean, Campbell's issues was a little bit more than hockey related. He had some off ice stuff that he's had to work on, that he had to go through the player assistance program for. But I know what you're saying, Ted. He's laughing his way to the bank. I see we didn't start on time again. I feel like the Oilers did start on time, but their goaltending did not. Yeah, that guy, Justin. That guy. I forget that guy's name. Which intermission are members going to be given away right now, actually? You know what? Let's do it right now. Let me open it up. We're going to give away 5 memberships now and then 5 more memberships at the end of the second intermission. Because I owe 10 memberships, folks. I owe 10 memberships. What? Is it not going to let me? Hello? Hold on. I have to wait for something to load on my end. I got 3 tests in 3 days. I mean, yeah, I think studying is a good option. That's a lot. I feel like it's everyone's like test weeks these days. College and high school. It's crazy. If we lose and Vegas wins tomorrow, are we still in first? Let me look. Vegas has more regulation wins, so they have the tiebreaker. If we lose, and Vegas will be tied, but we should have the tiebreaker because we'll have played one less game. Who's the second best goalie in this game? It's Skinner. Play Jeff Skinner more? I agree. I mean, I think you'll see him a bit more, but the boys are buzzing. I didn't think Edmonton played a bad period. All right, let's see. Can I do... Oh, I can do 5 memberships now. Let's do it. 5 gifted memberships for the community because you're all always amazing and support me. And also, I forgot the victory chain, and this is why I'm gifting memberships. So it's not out of the kindness of my heart. It's because I forget the victory chain. I mean, it's still out of the kindness of my heart, obviously. All right, who got the 5 gifted subs? Let's take a look here. You got Slane gifted a sub. There we go. Or a membership. Mike with the membership. Hugo, double SS. Oh my God. And Major Tau, all gifted memberships. And Drake and I with the $2. Thank you so much for the donation. The super chat. I appreciate that. Superintendent Chalmers is yelling at clouds right now. So if you got a gifted membership, obviously, congratulations. I'll do another 5 gifted at the end of the second period. Rare not bot win. Am I doing pre and post games for the 4 nations? I might do them for Team Canada. I likely won't do them for everyone. I might just do them for Team Canada. But I will do 4 nations recap videos, right? So like I'll have Team Canada specific content, and then I will also have just like generic recaps of the 4 nations each night. I mean, Ryan McLeod, I thought, was a terrific third-line center, and he's proving that in Buffalo this year. I think McLeod was overhated. McLeod had good analytics. He didn't put the puck in the net as much as we wanted him to. He was good on the penalty kill. He was instrumental in Edmonton's penalty kill, actually, during the playoffs. So I'm not sure, Janias. I'm not sure if I'm going to live stream. And Calvin Pickard is in net to start the second period. Look at that. Hey, no problem, Mike. I got you. All right, so Stuart Skinner's been pulled. You got Calvin Pickard in net to start the second period. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Start of the second period. All right, so Stuart Skinner pulled for the first time since the home opener. Puck in the Oilers zone. Draisaitl takes a check. He tries to... Oh, and Draisaitl's going to take an early penalty here, it looks like. Yeah. Yikes. Leon Draisaitl with a tripping call 17 seconds into the period, and now there's some extra going on. I don't know what's going on here. Corey Perry's having a little chat with Kelly. My other love, Pickard. In before Pickard gives up a goal on the first shot he faces. On the penalty kill, of course. The Oilers given up 5 straight goals on the penalty kill, by the way. I don't know who the ref is tonight for Edmonton and Colorado. ScoutingTheRefs.com would have that. All right, Edmonton, they win the faceoff. Ekholm along the boards trying to shoot the puck up. He can't come up with it. Colorado Here's McKinnon. Gives it to Makar. To Nathan Mackinnon. He walks in, shoots, and that hits Ekholm up high and goes high and out of play. That was a trip, though, in my opinion, Draisaitl. That one was more of a penalty than the first one. Oilers win the next face-off. Shot down the ice. Blackwood's going to leave that for Makar behind his net. Let's see if Pickles has got our back. So I hope so. Can't be any worse than how Skinner played. So I agree, Jax. Here's Natchez. He spins away from Ekholm. Right circle. Plays it back to the point. Makar. Right side. Across to McKinnon on the left side. Here's McKinnon, top of the circle. Gives it to Makar. Makar. Here's McKinnon. Oh, and nice. One touch to Drouin, but he fumbled it. Couldn't get a shot off. Here's McKinnon now. Down low. Here's Natchez back to McKinnon. McKinnon back to Makar. Makar towards the goal, and that doesn't make it through traffic, and Emerson's going to shoot that all the way down the ice, and the Oilers will get a change here. Oh, that sucks, Erica. Yeah, there's a lot of illness going around these days. It's brutal. Brutal out there. Here's Darnell Nurse. Oh, and he tries to find Connor Brown, who may have had a potential for a 2-on-1 there, but the Oilers do get the puck down the ice. 25 seconds left on the power play for the Avs. Colorado. Middlestad brings the puck into the Oilers zone. Darnell Nurse behind his net, can't come up with it. Colorado with the puck. Jury down low. Here's Middlestad, checked by Darnell Nurse. Nice defensive play by Nurse. Tries to find Brown, but they can't come up with it. Here comes Colorado. Puck deflects over the net, and the Oilers make the kill. No shots on goal against, and here comes Connor Brown. Brown skates up the ice. Here's Brown. Enters the Av zone. Gives it to Ekholm at the point. Ekholm down low. Tries to find Janmark. Janmark on the forecheck. Gets it deep, and Draisaitl will pick it up now. Here's Draisaitl. Back to the blue line. Here's Evan Bouchard. Bouchard tries to find Draisaitl, but that puck is deflected out by the Avs. And here's Middlestad for Colorado. Puck in front. Nice play by Ekholm to prevent a shot there from the Avs. Colorado with possession. They get the puck in deep. Hyman chases after it. Behind the Oilers' goal. Colorado getting their cycle going now. Here's Colorado now. Down low, up high, back to the point. Here's a shot, and that deflects wide. Puck comes out into the crease. Colorado looking for it. Oh, man, and O'Connor had a wide open net, and he just couldn't get a shot off there, and Pickard's stick went flying. Here's Zach Hyman. He'll play it to McDavid. In his feet, McDavid with the puck. Gives it to Klingberg. Klingberg to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl, and Draisaitl briefly bobbles it, but McDavid will walk in. McDavid, he's hauled down, and that's going to be a penalty on Colorado now. And the Oilers get a power play to tie the game, potentially. It's possible he has to be pulled, Draisaitl. That's very possible. But we don't know. But the Oilers have a chance to tie this game up. Yeah, my feed is about a minute behind Ted. Sometimes 2 minutes. All right, so the Oilers, they're 1-for-1 on the power play. Draisaitl scored earlier. Let's see if they can respond here, tie this game up, and then improve their play moving forward. Big opportunity on the power play for Edmonton. Draisaitl's going to take the face off here. Out there with Hyman, Nugent Hopkins, Bouchard. Draisaitl loses the face off, comes to Makar, and Makar is just going to send that all the way down the ice on Calvin Pickard. Off of Pickard's pads. And Bouchard will come up with it. Here's Draisaitl for Edmonton. He's going to walk in. He'll play it to Zach Hyman. Hyman trying to spin off a check. He goes down. Nugent Hopkins down low to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will play it back to Bouchard. Here's Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. To Draisaitl. Draisaitl finds Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Bouchard with a one-timer rebound, and Hyman stopped by Blackwood, and the puck is under Blackwood's pad, and maybe that first shot hit Hyman by Bouchard there. Hyman did a good job along the boards there. Draisaitl played it back to Bouchard, and then Bouchard, he hit Hyman with that puck. But then Hyman got his own little rebound, and Blackwood made a big save. Off the faceoff, Draisaitl trying to come up with it. Gives it to McDavid. Back to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl to Connor McDavid. McDavid steps in, spins away, finds Bouchard. Bouchard to Draisaitl, right circle. Oilers looking to get something set up. A little slow with the puck movement. Here's Draisaitl to Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins to Bouchard with a shot, and that goes way wide. Here's Hyman on his backhand, forehand, unable to maintain the zone, and O'Connor forces it out. Here comes Draisaitl now for the Oilers. He's going to be pressured, and Colorado's going to get that out. Here's McDavid for Edmonton. Up the middle, finds Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins trying to find Draisaitl, but that's deflected away by the Avs. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Hyman, his stick's tied up. He can't grab possession. Behind the net. Nice job by the Oilers, come up with it. Here's Bouchard. Tries to pass it to Draisaitl, and that's just a bad play by Bouch. Should have threw it on net. I didn't like that play. So not a good power play for the Oilers. I don't even know if they got a shot on net. Well, they got the one shot by Zach Hyman. Power play comes to an end. Here's Jeff Skinner trying to center it in front. That deflects. Comes to Klingberg. Finds Adam Henrique. Henrique tries to find Klingberg for a shot. Klingberg towards the goal. That's grabbed by the Avs. Here's Kelly. He walks in for the Avs. Colorado with a shot, and that's stopped by Pickard. He drops it in front of himself, and he'll hang on. This is worse than my attention span in social studies. Wait, Nashville's losing to Chicago right now, 5-1. Is that true? Yeah, Pix is in, Mr. NHL. Stuart Skinner gave up 3 goals on 11 shots or something. 3 goals on 12 shots. So they pulled him. Pickard came in for the start of the second. Here's an offensive zone drop for Colorado. Shot by Natchez, and I don't know what happened. A high stick on Colorado. Kapanen was high sticked, and the Oilers are going to get another opportunity. Just a 2-minute call. No blood drawn. So Edmonton has another chance to tie this up. It is, Bromsley. It is good. All right, well, the Oilers' big guns have a chance to... they have a chance to tie this game up once again. Second straight power play for the Oilers. Got to take advantage here. Natchez high sticks Kapanen in the offensive zone. Take advantage of these bad penalties. Don't let teams get away with that stuff. If a team's going to take a dumb penalty in the offensive zone, you have to make them pay. So let's see if the Oilers' top unit can... Hyman still looks like he's in a bit of pain from that shot by Bouchard earlier. Draisaitl take the face-off against Drury. Draisaitl wins it, comes to Bouchard. Here's Bouchard, walks in, gives it to Nugent-Hopkins. Here's Hyman in front of the net, and he just gives the puck away. I don't know what Zach Hyman was doing there. Trying to do a one-touch play back to Nuge, but he had an opportunity to either take it to the net or play it around, maybe cycle it. Bad play by Hyman. Bouchard forced to retreat. He plays it back to McDavid, who walks up the mid-neutral zone with speed, and he's going to be stuffed at the blue line from the Avs. And the Oilers' power play right now, not looking good in the first 30 seconds. Here's Bouchard. He'll walk it in. He's going to eventually drop it back, and that was read very well, telegraphed by the Avs. And here's Makar, walks in, shoots, and scores. Shorthanded goal for the Avs. Bad play by Bouchard. Calvin Pickard can't make a save, and it's 4-2 for the Avs. Not good. And I actually blame Hyman a little bit more than Bouchard, but this was telegraphed. I even said it was going to go back to McDavid before it did, and that was picked off by the Avs. Makar walks in and beats Pickard over the glove. I'm pretty sure that's the first official shot on net by the Avs since Pickard was in the net, and Pickard gives up a goal. So, not good, man. Shorthanded goal for the Avs. Neither goalie on Edmonton deciding that they want to make any saves tonight. Hyman and Bouchard having a bad pass competition. Exactly. So everyone's saying, play Pickard, play Pickard. Well, he gave up a goal on the first official shot that he faced. So then I said that was maybe going to happen. Here's Perry, plays it back to the point. This game's not over, by the way. I'm not being negative. I'm just saying I think it's funny that we all wanted Pickard in and gives up a goal. Here's Jeff Skinner for the Oilers. Second unit out. Here's Nurse. Plays it to Jeff Skinner. Left circle. Skinner to Nurse with a shot. That's blocked by the Avs. Comes back to Jeff Skinner. Skinner plays it to Perry. Here's Darnell Nurse across to Ekholm. Nurse to Jeff Skinner. Skinner looking to make a pass. Oh, and Perry tried to one-touch it to Henrique, who was open on the back door. Henrique will find Ekholm. Here's Ekholm. Down low to Corey Perry. Perry around the boards to Jeff Skinner. Skinner's going to walk in, plays it to Perry. Perry in front, gets a shot off, and he scores! Corey Perry makes it 4-3. The Oilers get one back on the power play, and Jeff Skinner with an assist. Corey Perry with 2 goals tonight. What is happening? This game is absolutely cooked, man. Like, what is this? So nice job by Jeff Skinner. The second unit goes out and capitalizes after the Oilers' first unit gave up a shorty. Skinner came up with it, gave it to Perry. Perry tried to get it on net, and yeah, no, that's Corey Perry's goal. All right, Corey Perry has 2 goals now. That's hysterical, man. Corey Perry has 2 stupid goals tonight. I love it. Well, not stupid, but 2 goals. That's so good. All right, so it's 4-3. Here come the Avs, though. Here's Natchez. Makes it. Here's a shot on to Pickard, and Pickard's going to hang on to that one. We got to save, folks. Calvin Pickard. Let's go. We got to save. There's been 7 goals on a combined 30 shots in this game, by the way. Oh, my God. All right, I will be right back. It's a commercial break. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Everyone gets a chair. So enjoy this ugly-ass chair for like 2 minutes. All right, what's going on? How is Chair? Did Chair do a good job? Probably a lot better than me at streaming. If we get another power play, second unit for the full 2 minutes, I agree. I'd be okay with that. I have 0 issues with that. The Edmonton's top unit, I know they scored tonight, but it's looked lethargic for a while now. Yo, what's up? I'm just Tim. Good to see you again. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. I mean, Skinner, I mean, Calvin Pickard hasn't shown anything yet. I think Calvin Pickard's faced 2 or 3 shots and he's given up a goal. So we have to see if Pickard can settle in here. They could get someone from the Predators. I don't know who they'd be after. Here comes Draisaitl. He'll find McDavid, and Draisaitl, his pass was knocked down. Here's Mackinnon. Plays it back to Makar. Makar to Taves. Taves up the right side, finds McKinnon. McKinnon to Makar, and Colorado's just playing keep away from Edmonton's top line. Yeah, they put Pickard in at the start of the second there, John. Puck dumped to the Oilers zone, and that goes out of play, and I don't know who that was on Colorado, kind of giving Kulak a shove, but no, that was Natchez. Calm down, Natchez. Relax. I will start running into almost every live stream now. It's all good. It's all good. Screw math class. I was always bad at math. My bread and butter was social studies and English. Those were my two best courses. I was bad at math. Colorado wins the faceoff. So Jeff Skinner gets another point on that goal from Corey Perry. Corey Perry has 2 goals tonight for Edmonton. I don't know. I was just never good at math, Erica. Just terrible. I like math. I was just bad at it. Colorado getting in on the forecheck. Klingberg briefly picks off the pass, but Colorado will keep the cycle alive. Here's Drouin. And that's going to be offside by the Avs there. And 10:49 to play. And there's going to be a face-off at the Oilers' blue line. Trade for Hellebuck. I mean, we can't afford that. Hellebuck's a Vezina winning goalie. Winnipeg's not giving him up. I agree with that about Jeff Skinner. Gold goaded at math. Here's a play into the neutral zone by the Oilers. Colorado picks it off. Colorado looking to get the puck in deep in the Oilers zone, but Kulak, he'll play it across to Emerson. Emerson up the middle. Jeff Skinner trying to make a one-touch pass to Nugent Hopkins. Here's Colorado now. They're going to skate it in. Middlestad looks to set up into the slot. Here's a shot. Oh, and that deflects off of his stick, and I think Pickard made the save. I don't actually know. Oh, and the Oilers might have got away with a penalty there. I don't know. Emerson slashed someone's stick and it exploded. Here's Kulak to Emerson. Emerson across the ice to Jeff Skinner. Here's Jeff Skinner. Walks in towards the Avs net, but that rockets out of play. And we'll have another commercial here. Just get a fat guy to sit net like Goldberg. It's Goldberg! Trade for Bobrovsky. I mean, Bobrovsky's not having a good year for Florida either, to be fair. And he I would say Bobrovsky probably isn't worth it just based on the money that he makes. Was it $10.5 million a year? I want an upgrade in goal, but maybe not at that cap it. Let's have a beer about it. You know what? I'll cheers to that. Looks like Bush is benched. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's unacceptable on that power play, the way he played that. Yeah, that's true. He did. Should ask if either Zamboni. Oh, my God. Did I miss the memberships? I'm the conspiracy guy. Yeah, well, I gave away 5 memberships at the end of the first period. I'll do another 5 at the end of the second. Second intermission, I should say. I think Bobrovsky's worth like 7 to 8.5 million a year. Definitely not worth 10. Was he worth 10 when he signed the contract? Maybe, because he was really gosh darn good, especially when he was in Columbus. Oh my Lord. He played amazing. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. If the Oilers don't win the cup, I hope the Jets do. I'm pretty neutral towards the Jets. I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be happy, but I wouldn't be upset. That's true, Gold. And then, I mean, Vegas just kind of tore him apart in the finals, but would Jonathan Quick be an option? Is Jonathan Quick what we're looking for? I don't know. I mean, he does have the cup-winning experience. He has that mentorship role that he could do. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, depending on the price. Here's Henrique. He'll play it back to the point. Here's Kulak with the puck. Kulak towards the goal. That goes way wide. Edmonton can't keep the puck in the zone. Henrique will come back and grab it. Gabriel. Edmonton shoots the puck in, but that's going to be icing on the Oilers. I just bully my Jet fan friend when they get bounced. I mean, yeah, if Connor Hellebuyck has another first round like he did the last, 2 years, that's not good. What's up, Colby? Heard from Oilers Nation that there's talk the Oilers should look into Dobson from the Islanders. I would love that. Puck behind the Oilers net. Emberson can't come up with it, and there's going to be another penalty on Colorado. Another high sticking call. So the Oilers get another opportunity here. This is crazy. Nate just his second high sticking penalty. What is happening? Why are the Avs taking so many penalties? Okay, now it's Lehkonen. I thought it was Natchez, but all right. Well, the Oilers power play has a chance to tie this game up. Lehkonen tried to stick lift Emberson and oh, jeez, Lehkonen, yeah, he got Emberson pretty hard there. Okay, well, Oilers get another power play, 9:27 to play in the second period. Top unit out. There is Bouchard is on the ice, so let's see what happens here. Here's a face-off, one back to Bouchard. He'll play it to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins, and that's just a bad back pass by Nuge. I don't know what Nugent Hopkins is doing there. I'm so tired of Nugent Hyman on this power play. I'm sorry. I know they have a top 10 power play, but good God, man. Nugent Hyman drive me mental. Here's McDavid, stops up, spins away from pressure, and oh man, he comes up with it. What a play by McDavid. Gets it to Nuge. Nuge tried to find Draisaitl for the one-timer, but that puck was knocked away by Taves. Here's Nugent Hopkins trying to play it down low to Draisaitl, and that puck deflects out of play. Oh, Nuge. Pissing me off, man. What a play by McDavid against Drury. Drury almost came up with that against McDavid at the blue line, but well, let's see if this top unit can do something. They did connect earlier, but they did give up one as well. Colorado does have a shorthanded goal. The Oilers are 2 for 3 on the power play. 8:54 to play in the second period. Draisaitl's going to take the face-off, and he loses it. Taves, off the boards, gets it by Nugent Hopkins, and that's down the ice. Sorry, shoots it by McDavid. Here's Bouchard. He's going to skate this up the ice. He ain't dropping that one. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Oilers with the clean zone entry. Bouchard along the half wall. Down low to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins looking for an outlet. Gives it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard down low. That pass almost intercepted. And McDavid's pass was tipped away, and that's going to be shot down the ice by the Avalanche. 53 seconds left in the power play here. Bouchard, he'll play that puck up the right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl with speed, walks into the Av zone. Spins away from traffic. To Bouchard, back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl plays it to McDavid. McDavid right circle. Shoots! That's stopped by Blackwood. In Colorado, they'll pick up the rebound and send all the way down the ice. Oilers will get the second unit out with 30 seconds left in the power play. Here's Bouchard. He'll skate it up to Henrique. Henrique shoots it into the Av zone. That looked offside to me. Please don't score. And Edmonton does not gain possession. Shot down towards Pickard. And that's just a bad power play, man. The Oilers' top unit is just... I know the Oilers have 2 power play goals, but that top unit is just not looking good, and they haven't looked good for a while. Here's Henrique, centers it. Darnell Nurse with a shot. That's blocked in front. And Colorado with the kill. Puck back to Darnell Nurse in the neutral zone. Here's Henrique. He'll play it back to Ekholm. Ekholm in his skates against Natchez, up the right boards, and out of the reach of who I don't know who that was supposed to go to, but the Oilers ice it. Let me call Janmark and ask him why he hasn't scored a shorthanded goal. Yeah, it's just... not a good power play from Edmonton. I agree, Draisaitl. I think literally anyone other than Nuge on that top unit would be nice. Oilers shoot the puck all the way down the ice. Once again, another icing. That's 2 straight icings against the Oilers. And I don't remember the last shot the Oilers have had on net. Might have been their last power play goal like 6 minutes ago. Well, they've had 4 power plays and they've only scored twice. And they gave up a goal on one of them. So I got some Molson Canadian tonight there, Justin. Colorado. They deflected into the Oilers zone. Ekholm will pick it up. He'll throw it up the right side. Arvidsson, he'll grab it. Tries to find Janmark, who would have been all alone in front of the net. Podkolzin looking to grab it, but that's picked off by Makar. Nathan MacKinnon now with speed. Walks in. MacKinnon across the ice, and that's a nice defensive play by Arvidsson. Arvidsson finds Janmark. Janmark skates up the ice, drops it back to Arvidsson with a one-timer or a slapper, and that goes way wide back in the Oilers zone. I mean, that would be a terrible trade. I'm just him. Edmonton can't keep possession. Colorado, with 6 minutes left in the period, they'll get it deep in the Oilers zone. Here's Klingberg. Briefly bobbles it. Colorado grabs it. And Nugent Hopkins, he'll come up with it. Up the middle. He'll give it to Kapanen with speed up the right side. Kapanen spins away from trouble. He'll play it to Ekholm at the point. Ekholm to Emberson. Emberson with a shot, and that's stopped by Blackwood. Blackwood's had some rebound control issues, so I'd like to see the Oilers get a little bit more towards the net. Nugent Hopkins can't keep up with that pass, but he does get it by Middleton. Nugent Hopkins, Connor Brown, he cuts out in front, and that goes just off of his stick. And here's another shot by Emberson, and that's saved by Blackwood. So it's still a 4-3 game for Colorado. Oh, I haven't seen that reported, Arthas. I know Crosby didn't play for Pittsburgh tonight, but I haven't heard anything about his status for the Four Nations. Would you trade Bouchard for Yossi now? Physics is math backwards if you think about it. I agree. I would like to see us also stop a puck. HTH hockey. What is HTH hockey? I'm legitimately asking. I haven't heard of them, I don't think. Boosh plus a 7th for Quinn Hughes trust. I mean, I would do that deal. I agree, Janias. Should have been the second unit that started that last power play. Hot take hockey. Oh, okay. I mean, they've also been wrong a few times too with different things. So I think they're like 70-30. 70% of the time they're right, 30% of the time they're wrong. And I think that 30% is just too high of a number for me. Terrifying how it's so easy for him to make plays. I agree with that. With regards to MacKinnon. Yep. Every time McKinnon's on the ice, my butthole is clenched. I mean, Skinner was pulled at the end of the first period. Pickard's been in net since the start of the second. I'm blaming the coach. It's kind of random, but would you ever react or do analysis for other YouTubers' videos regarding Oilers and hockey in general? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, it depends, because, like, I don't know how I would go about that, you know? That's interesting. I'll think about it. Here's a shot towards the Oilers net that's stopped by Pickard. Colorado keeps the puck in. And there's a reverse hit on McDavid. Here's Parsonen behind the net, and now Bouchard's going to take a penalty now. Yeah, that's a hook on Bouchard. Or are they both getting one? What's going on? Wait, what's going on here? What? Who got the penalties? What is this? No, I know, Justin. Quinn Hughes is not leaving Vancouver. We were just having some fun. I agree, Colby. Okay, so they called holding the stick on the Av, but they also called hooking on Bouchard. So we're going to have 4-on-4 here. I agree, Brendan. That's true, Jesse. That's true, yeah. But the playoffs are never easy. Here's Ekholm, left wing. Ekholm spins away from a check. He plays it down low. And here's Draisaitl. 4-on-4. I can't say even benefits Edmonton because of the talent on both teams. Wait, Draisaitl's out there with Nugent Hopkins? I don't like that. I don't like Nugent in the 4-on-4. Come on, man. Here's McKinnon. He'll play it to Makar. Colorado has the speed advantage here. Nugent Hopkins is not good enough for 4-on-4, in my opinion. Not against Natchez and McKinnon. Here's McKinnon with the puck. He'll center it. Nice play by Draisaitl. Draisaitl will skate it up the middle of the ice. Here comes Leon, gives it to Nugent Hopkins. Spins away from a check. He'll bring it back to the blue line. Spins away from another check. Nice job by Nuge. Gives it to Draisaitl. Forehand, backhand, and he scores! What a goal from Leon Draisaitl! And that's his 40th goal of this season, and the Oilers have tied this game up. And I was really mad that Nugent Hopkins was on the 4-on-4. And he makes a really good play to get the puck to Draisaitl. So that's on me. I reverse jinxed that one. Nice job by Nugent Hopkins. He spins away from a couple checks. He finds Draisaitl. Nice move against McKinnon. I mean, he broke McKinnon's ankles, and then Draisaitl gets his own rebound, and he ties this thing up. He gets the forehand, and then he on his knees. He gets another shot off, and that's 40 goals on the season for Leon Draisaitl. On his knees. That's 40 goals for Leon. The Oilers still say 14 shots, but I'm pretty sure they're at like 16. MVP is the chance in Rogers Place now for Leon. Here's McDavid. He'll center it to Arvidsson with a shot, and oh my God, what a save by Blackwood. Did you see that save on Arvidsson? Wow. My God. But Draisaitl, so that goal, before that goal, you had Draisaitl make the great defensive play in his own zone. He gets the puck up the ice. Nugent Hopkins does a really good job protecting it. He spins off a couple checks. He finds Draisaitl, sorry, on the right circle, and then Draisaitl is able to get his own rebound. Draisaitl has 2 goals tonight, his 40th of the season. You absolutely love it. You love to see that. Give Leon Draisaitl the Selke, the Rocket, the Hart, the Ted Lindsay, the Art Ross. I do not care. Leon Draisaitl is unbelievable this season. Best player in the NHL, and it's not particularly close, in my opinion. Here's Makar. He'll walk in. Can't get a shot off. Here's a shot that's blocked in front. No one knew where it was. Colorado comes up with it. Here's Colton for the Avs. They'll play it back to the point. Here's Makar towards the Oilers' goal. That goes wide. Devin Taves down low, cycling, looking for the puck, and McDavid will come up with it. Here's Arvidsson to McDavid with speed. Here comes McDavid. He's going to challenge here to Darnell Nurse behind the Avs net, and Nurse just gives the puck away. Arvidsson will come up. He can't get the puck up, and the Avs have a potential break here. Here's O'Connor. Stops up, shoots, and that's stopped by Pickard. Oh, and I don't know. Someone threw Logan O'Connor away. I don't know what that was. Here's McDavid. Tries to find Arvidsson. It's a bit of a track meet now. Puck off the glass, and it's a 3-on-2 for the Avs. Here's Natchez into the middle. Here's a shot from Girard, and that goes wide. Arvidsson plays it to Ekholm. Ekholm, he'll play it up the middle of the ice. Adam Henrique walks up. Adam Henrique knocked down, trying to come up with it. He's hit by Malinsky. Natchez for the Avs. Oh, into the middle, and that was almost picked off by Podkolzin. Here come the Oilers now. Ekholm tries to find Podkolzin. Podkolzin being blocked by Middleton. Podkolzin in there with Draisaitl, trying to come up with it. Puck in the neutral zone. Colorado moving it up. Here's Lehkonen. Dumped in deep. Brett Kulak. He'll play it back to Klingberg. Klingberg, oh, he tries to put it up the right boards. Kapanen does get the puck out of the zone, thankfully. Here come the Avs. Jury brings it in, but it's stopped up. Here's Podkolzin now. He's going to find Kapanen. Kapanen dumps it deep into the Avs zone. Here's DeHaan for the Avs. Colorado now with the puck. Oh, and here's Janmark. Oh, and I thought he was gone on a breakaway, but there was one defender back for the Avs that prevented that from happening. And here comes Janmark now with Nugent Hopkins. Janmark deep in the Avs zone. Puck comes to the blue line, and Colorado's going to get this out. Oh, and hip check by Nurse. They're going to call Nurse for that. That's a penalty on Nurse. Oh, and there's some extra here. I don't know who came in for the Avs. Middleton? It says 4-4. Ted. If you refresh the stream, it should say 4-4 because it definitely says 4-4 on my screen. I'm trying to figure out what they gave Darnell Nurse a tripping penalty. It's the second period. I don't know about that. I would definitely refresh the stream, Ted. I don't know about that. Colorado is due for the next one just because Edmonton has had 4 power plays, but here's Colorado. They're 1 for 2 on their power plays, and nice job by Nugent Hopkins. He steals that. Henrique, he'll send it down the ice. 1 minute left in the second. The Oilers just trying to get out of this tied. You don't want to give up a backbreaker here at the end of the period. Here's Natchez for the Avs. Into the middle. Almost cut off by Edmonton. Emerson, he can't come up with it against Lehkonen. Here's Emerson up the right boards. Janmark puts pressure on McKinnon, but he gets it to Makar. Back to Natchez. Natchez down low, right circle, plays it back to Makar at right point. Makar, he finds Drouin. Here's Makar at the point. Drouin, right circle. Drouin, back to Makar. Makar looking to make a play here. He's stick handling. Oilers doing a good job keeping the puck outside. Here's Natchez. He gives it to McKinnon. McKinnon in the left circle, being pressured by Brown, but he spins away from a check. Nice job by Connor Brown, who strips McKinnon and gets that puck out of the zone. That's a great defensive play by Connor Brown against Nathan MacKinnon. And here's McKinnon against Janmark. Janmark comes up with it, almost got through. And that would have been a great shorthanded opportunity for Janmark if he had been able to get through, but that's a good job on the kill to end the period there. Great job at the end of the period for Edmonton to hold on. Hope we're all doing well. Who scored our 4th goal? Perry Hattie? No, it was Draisaitl. So Draisaitl and Perry each have 2 goals tonight. So Colorado does have a power play to start the 3rd period. But we have 8 goals in this game so far. This has been a wild back and forth game. If you're an Oilers fan, you're obviously disappointed in how the goaltending situation has been tonight. But what do you do? What do you do, folks? I agree with you, Shape Your Mind. I agree with you. Perry scoring 4 tonight. Could you imagine? Yo, have a beer about it. Hey, I like that. I like that idea. Let's have a beer about it. First player to go out. I don't know, Samson. Nurse has had a good season. Thank God Pickard was able to save this sinking ship. I'm pretty sure Pickard made like 3 saves in the period. Sorry, Pickard gave up 1 goal on 7 shots. So, and I don't think any of them were particularly dangerous shots by the Avs. The shots at the end of the 2 are 21 to, 21 to 19 in favor of Edmonton. Harry is the ageless wonder. Yeah, Stu did get pulled. He did. Let's see. Colorado had a total of, they were at 1.8 expected goals when the period started. They're at 2.29 expected goals at the end of the second, which means Calvin Pickard gave up 1 goal on 0.5 expected goals. So that's a negative 0.5 goal save above expected for those doing the math at home. I hope so. I didn't like the goal that Pickard gave up on the shorthanded goal over Pickard's glove. Like, you got to give credit to McCarr. Great shot. But I don't know. Would have liked to save. There was no 3-on-1 for Colorado. What are you talking about? A 3-on-1 for the Avs? When did that happen? Yeah, the deserved to win meter is very even right now. We'll take a look at it. All situations for both teams. Both teams have scored 4 goals on 2.29 expected goals. So the salary increasing in the next years, you reckon that the Oilers are going to look into Rantanen signing? I mean, who knows? I'd love if the Oilers at least made the attempt to grab Rantanen. I don't know enough about basketball to even have any comment on that trade. I mean, can anyone else? Oh, I guess. I mean, the shorthanded goal was a 3-on-1, and yeah, and they gave up a goal against, so. But there was no actual, like, 3-on-1 rush chance against, other than the shorthanded goal that they had. Ace, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Sorry, dude. I don't remember Colorado getting a full-blown 3-on-1 that Calvin Pickard stopped. That did not happen. As someone said, shorthanded. Colorado basically had a 3-on-1 shorthanded after Bouchard gave the puck away on the power play. And then Pickard gave up the goal. So I don't know what you want from me. Stu got pulled and Bouchard. Yeah, I think Bouchard did get benched for a little bit. But then they put the first unit back out and they did nothing on their 4th power play. Listen, if you can find a 3-on-1 clip and send it to me, I will watch it and I will say you're right. But the only potential 3-on-1 that I can even remotely think of was the shorthanded goal against. I'm going to say, yeah, Ace is spitting something. I don't know if it's facts. It could be. If someone can find the clip of a 3-on-1 that Calvin Pickard stopped in that second period, please send it to me. Send me the video. Send me the 3-on-1 where Calvin Pickard made a save against Colorado on a full-blown 3-on-1, and I will admit I was wrong, Ace. Send it to me. Bouchard is just inconsistent. You know, he's just inconsistent. Oilers shouldn't look for Rantanen. You're going to need to give big increases to guys like Hyman. Well, I mean, Hyman's still signed for another couple years. I wouldn't worry about that. Bouchard gets the big increase, but I'm not worried about that because of how much the salary cap is supposed to go up. You should find the first line because they're nowhere to be found. That's fair, Shape. What are you talking about, Ace? Skinner sucked tonight. I told you he sucked. I don't know what you're doing, man. Nobody said that. Literally nobody has said that, Ace. Literally nobody has said that. I literally said Stuart Skinner sucked tonight. I don't know what you want from me, man. You are going nuts in chat right now. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you out like that, but Jesus. Don't know what you're saying. What's the vibe so far? I mean, it's a tie game. It's 4-4. Last game before the Four Nations, we expected I expected a slower, more defensive game, but tonight, I guess it's just all offense, no defense. So Blackwood's in net for the Avs. And Blackwood's playing this. It's tougher to be hard on Blackwood because he's playing on the second half of a back-to-back. Like, he played last night and tonight. Goalies usually don't do that. Stu's been looking like game one Monty tonight. Wait, what? Long as we win, exactly. Well, Ace has been around for a long time, Robert. I'm just confused on... Yeah. Yo, what's up? I don't know how to pronounce your name, Raj, so I'm just going to say Raj if that's okay. Just got home, didn't watch the first two periods. Who has been good and bad? It's been an evenly played game. I'd say, well, Stuart Skinner was bad. He gave up 3 goals on 11 shots in the first period. Stuart Skinner came in the second, gave up 1 goal on like the first shot that he faced, but Calvin Pickard, I think, has made about 6 straight saves, which is a good thing. Corey Perry has 2 goals for Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl has 2 goals for Edmonton as well. I say both, some stranger. I gave away 5 memberships at the end of the first intermission. I'll do another 5 gifted at the end of this intermission. I have no hockey cards, unfortunately. I do not have any hockey cards on me. Otherwise, I would totally do a pack opening. And yeah, out of town scoreboard. We're going to take a quick look here. Chicago's up 6-1 against Nashville, and Nashville stinks, man. That team sucks. What is wrong with that team? Who has all the points for... look at Ryan Donato with a 4-point game. Jeez Louise. Bedard has a couple points. My God. Crazy. And then the Kings are up 1-0 on Dallas in the first. That's not optimal, but the Oilers have a pretty good lead on them in the Pacific. Warren Fogle scored for LA, his 14th of the season. So... yeah, I also predicted Nashville to have a very good season too. Yeah, I think you're right, Beef. I think they just revamped too much. I thought Nashville was a playoff team, like bona fide playoff team, but they just have not gotten things going. My God, Pittsburgh beat the Rangers 3-2, and the Jets beat the Islanders 4-3. Damn, dude. Yo, what's up, Raj? Nobody loves the Stars. As soon as Nashville lost Ekholm, was all downhill. Well, I'm happy Ekholm's on the Oilers. It is Raj? Okay, cool. Perfect. Avs, Panthers, Vegas. Very good teams. You think adding Shea, Marchessault, and Stamkos after having like a 95-point year, you expect to be better, but nope. They might get 3/4 of the... I mean, if they're lucky. They're lucky. Nashville is just... You know, they were climbing towards a 500 record, but they've lost 6 in a row now after tonight, and that's just... They are stinky. Barn burner tonight. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those games where both teams, the Oilers had a chance on a couple power plays to really break the game open a bit, but they gave up a shorthanded goal against. They ended up scoring on the power play. But the big thing is Draisaitl has his 40th of the season. He's got 2 points. I think McKinnon has 3. So McKinnon is technically gained on Draisaitl in terms of the points race, the Art Ross race. But Draisaitl, he is scoring, and that's what I like to see. So Leon 60, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. This likely reinforces your assessment. Stu is no bueno. No, he is not, unfortunately. A game like tonight just reinforces my video that I made a week ago. Absolutely. Oh, he does have 2 games in hand. You know what? That's a good point, Gold. I forgot about that. I think my bird's over. Your bird's adorable, and I think they're just fine. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go. Hoping for Leon to get at least 5 cups this year. Leon the Lion. I legitimately don't know what you're talking about, Ace. I'm checking. I've checked out. Either get with the program here, or you can just keep talking to yourself. That's the option I'm getting. I'm giving you right now. Leon already stole the 4 in Austin's old step. Now the 5th this postseason, possibly. Yeah, exactly. Where's Mochi? She is not in here right now. She doesn't like hanging out with me when I'm live streaming anymore. It's sad. Did I drink beer or alcohol? Aren't they the same thing? Beer is alcohol, isn't it? But yeah, I am drinking beer tonight. Mochi's had enough of our shiz. If I hate astronomy, that's on me. Well, I know nothing about astronomy. This is Perry's last. I love the Corey Perry. Corey Perry has 2 goals in 5 minutes and 16 seconds of time on ice tonight. Corey Perry has played the least amount of all players, and he has 2 goals. Like, that's efficiency, my friend. This is efficiency. Look at this. Corey Perry, 556, 2 goals, a +1 rating. So funny, man. McDavid's played the most of the forward group, and he's a -2. Not good enough from Mr. Connor. Draisaitl has 2 goals in 14-19. Draisaitl is an even rating of 0. On defense, of course, you've got Nurse back up to a -1 rating. He's not totally dead in the water ahead of -2 anymore, but Bouchard's a -1. He does have a point, but that power play wasn't good enough, in my opinion. Perry's goals for per 60 is going to skyrocket. No, Serge. Should I make an astronomy channel? Austin Astronomy? Exactly, SS. Exactly. Who's Mochi? That's my cat. It's my cat, Mochi. She's a gray tuxedo. I'll put a picture of her up on the screen here. That's what she looks like when she's sleeping. Just in the bottom right corner. This is not a live feed. This is just a picture of her. Just so you can see who she is. If Mochi comes back in the room, we win 20-4. Instead of the script, I can read the stars. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he's the 4th line answer. I agree, back porch country. I think Noah Philp just isn't quite NHL ready, unfortunately. He's close, right? He's a good call-up option if there's injuries, but right now, not the answer. I think the team should be looking to get a different forward at the deadline. Do I walk your cat? She has a cat wheel, actually. Give me a second here. I'm going to send you a link to a video of her on her cat wheel to exercise her. Is there a way to share this? Share. Can I copy the link? I'm going to share the link. I mean, you'll need an Instagram account to see it. But I'm going to share a link to a video of Mochi walking on her wheel. This is the exercise that we give her. She's had to lose some weight recently because she's kind of chunky. Well, I don't even have to send the link, actually. I can just... There. Take a look at Mochi. Look at her using her wheel. Look at her go. Look at her go. Look how cute she is using her wheel. We love Mochi. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to let you guys just watch Mochi on the wheel for a couple minutes. I'll be back in a minute. All righty, I'm back. Did we enjoy watching Mochi on her wheel? I know the game is back on. I'm late. I'm late to it. The Oilers just had a great opportunity. Here's McDavid behind the Avs net. He'll center it to Bouchard. Bouchard spins away from a check, tries to get a shot off. He can't get it to the net. Oh, yeah, the member giveaways. Hold on, I'll do that right now. 5 gifted memberships right now. Here we go. I know the third period has started, but I promised to end of the second intermission. Here's McDavid, gives it to Hyman. Hyman with a shot. Oh, man, and that hit Blackwood in an awkward spot. Blackwood had to make a save. Here's McDavid. He'll give it to Bouchard. Bouchard shoots it, and that goes off Blackwood's blocker and out. And Sportsnet is not updating the shot clock right now, apparently. So, yeah, Darnell Nurse came in shorthanded, and he just missed over the blocker. All right, here's 5 gifted subs. We got Nerd in Space. We got Kosar, Selly TV, Lisa, and Matthew. So congrats on the gifted memberships. Those were the 10 memberships that I've now given away for getting the victory chain. Yeah. No, don't call them bots. They're not bots. Here's Nurse. He'll shoot the puck into the Avalanche zone. Corey Perry chases after it. Out there with Draisaitl and Jeff Skinner right now. You got Perry and Draisaitl on the same line. Both of them have 2 goals tonight. Oh, and here's a giveaway by Klingberg. Here's Druin now with a shot. That goes wide. Puck down low by DeHaan. Here's Colorado. Wood, back to the point to Colton. Here's Wood. Across, Corey Perry picks that off. Tries to find Draisaitl in the middle of the ice, but that goes off his stick. And DeHaan will come up with it. The dancing avocado is when someone becomes a member. I don't know. It's a lot of lurkers in chat, right? We have 130 people watching. Not everyone's going to chat, which is super fine. We love our lurkers. We love the people that tune in, and they don't have to say a darn word. Whoa, and McDavid was knocked down completely away from the puck, and they're not going to call interference there for some reason. That's a weird one. Oh, my God. And the weird stanchion hop. Puck almost beat Pickard. That would have been outrageous. Here's McDavid. Walks in with a shot off his stick and high and out of play. Funny Austin cat luck. Exactly, Redmond. We love the lurkers. We absolutely love them. Like, Middlestat hits McDavid. Like this, he's double teamed away from the puck. McDavid was, and there was no interference call, apparently. I don't know. Flames fans were fun. When Edmonton played Calgary in the playoffs a couple of years ago, they were great to interact with. What do I do? I mean, I don't know if I'll ever reach 100,000 subs, so I'm not even thinking of that. Here's a shot towards the Avs net by Ekholm. Kapanen steals it, but Lehkonen will move it up. Start of the third. Or they pulled Skinner, started Pickard at the start of the second. Oh, let's take a look at that in the Discord. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Erica sent me that recently on Insta. That's crazy, man. You think so, Gold? I don't know. 100,000 seems pretty steep. That's true, Arthas. I would have to expand to more than just Oilers content in order to do it. Here's Lehkonen, finds Natchez to McKinnon. McKinnon walks in. Oh, and his shot goes just wide. McDavid can't come up with it. McKinnon towards the Oilers' goal, and that's hit by Pickard and out of play. Wait, who's being rude to who? 10K subs by 2026? That would be, I mean, I would love that. True, but the Leafs also are like one of the biggest markets in the entire NHL, if not the biggest. 5,000 subs by the playoffs is the goal. So if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Oh no, the Oilers fans are starting the wave in a tie game. Don't do it. Please don't. Please don't do it. I saw a few fans trying to get it going. Oh no. Are they? I didn't notice. From the bottom of the league to you, crying when we went to the cup final, I ask you, please, I need this more than my life. Sincerely, Wave Hater. And we were down for, oh my God. I also saw Habs fans do the wave in overtime recently, too. Yo, what's up, Christian? Welcome back. Although the wave has been good luck for the Oilers, like, recently, so you know what? We'll let fans try and get the wave going. My cat would fall asleep on the wheel. That's cute. I think they do, Arthas. I think they do. Gotta catch them all. Spicy tropical fusion. Oh, interesting. Huh. I'll have to try that. Here's a shot by Klingberg. That's blocked. Darnell Nurse will cycle it down low. Picked up by Janmark. Here's Janmark on his backhand. Plays it back to Nurse. Nurse across to Klingberg. Towards the goal. Doesn't make it. Darnell Nurse now. He'll cycle it deep in the Av zone. Janmark trying to get it to Connor Brown. Brown does get it. Cycles it back to Nurse. Nurse down low. Leaves it for Janmark. Janmark behind the Avs net. He's being pressured. Here's Janmark with the puck in his skates. Colorado finally going to come up with it. Here come the Avs. They'll just dump it into the Oilers zone and likely get a change. Here's Klingberg for Edmonton. Trying to get a puck up the ice. Oh, puck's bouncing all over the place. Klingberg can't come up with it. And now Colorado looking to take advantage of a misplay by Klingberg. Darnell Nurse hard on wood. Pause. Here's a shot by Middleton. Nice pad save by Pickard. Nugent Hopkins, he'll just do a light flip into the Av zone. And that's going to be, oh, come on. That's not icing. Oh, man. That's terrible. I don't like that call at all. But that's why I said pause when I said hard on wood. Or Nurse on wood. Nurse was hard on wood. Oh, no, the fans are getting the wave going. Like the fans in the chat, that is. Here's McKinnon's line out against the Oilers after Edmonton iced it, but I didn't like it. Didn't like the call. Here's McCarr across. Nice job by Connor Brown. And here's Darnell Nurse. He'll give it to Connor Brown now. Brown up the right wing, trying to get it deep into the Avs zone, and he eventually will. Brown chases after it just to keep the Avs pressed a little bit. Here's McDavid now on the ice. He'll play to Bouchard towards the goal, and that's deflected by Arvidsson, and that's stopped by Blackwood. Hyman down low to Arvidsson. Arvidsson holding on to it. He's pushed against the boards by McCarr. McKinnon comes in to support, and Colorado will get the puck out. Here comes Devin Taves. He'll dump it past Bouchard. Bouchard throws Taves down, and Taves goes down, and Evan Bouchard is going to get called for a penalty. Evan Bouchard is having a game for the ages tonight, folks. What an unbelievable... Bouchard, what are you doing? What an idiot! Why? Yikes. All right, they called him for roughing. You could have called it interference. Good God. Colorado with the power play. Face-off win for McKinnon. McCarr down low. Here's Lehkonen to Drouin to McKinnon. Here's McKinnon now. McKinnon spins away from Henrique. Down low. Here's McKinnon for Colorado. Play it back to McCarr. McCarr to McKinnon. Left circle. McKinnon tries to get across the ice. Nice job by Emerson to break up that pass. Nugent Hopkins trying to get it to Ekholm. Ekholm can't come up with it. McKinnon's going to walk in now. Here's McKinnon. He is checked. Oh, and the Oilers are going to get called for a penalty. It's a 5-on-3 for the Avs. Oh my God. The Avalanche are absolutely selling right now, and the refs are calling it. It is a 5-on-3 for Colorado. I don't know, man. I mean, it could have been hooking, maybe. A 5-on-3 for the Avs. That's brutal, man. Christ. Okay, well. The wave absolutely jinxed this, by the way. Everyone that's been doing the wave in the chat, this is on you. This is 100% on you. I'm telling you. Bouchard and RNH share one brain cell. All right, well. Yo, who was dressed as a pink clown in Rogers Place? Did you guys see that? Who the hell was that? That's scary. Here's McKinnon. 5-on-3 for the Avs. They have a chance to just take this game completely over. Here's McKinnon with a shot, and that's stopped by Pickard. And Pickard loses his mask, and it's stick. So they're going to blow the whistle down. Rogers is crazy tonight. I don't know. The pink guy is on a fantasy hockey punishment. Is he? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. That's something that I would do to one of my friends for losing a fantasy challenge or league or whatever. Oh, is there? Okay. I'll have to check it out then. No, don't leave. Nobody has to leave. You're all good. I just like to poke fun at the wave. Puck one back to Makar. Makar's holding on. He shoots. That's stopped by Pickard. Makar will grab his rebound. He'll play it across to Drouin. Drouin to Makar. One-timer, and that's stopped by Pickard. Or maybe it hit Lehkonen in front. I don't know if Pickard made a save there. Yeah, Lehkonen. Yikes. So Makar with the one-timer. He hit Lehkonen in front, but McKinnon will bring the puck back in the Oilers zone. There's still 50 seconds left in the 5-on-3 for the Avs. McKinnon to Makar. Cale Makar holds on to it. To McKinnon. Left circle, down low. Here's Natchez. Natchez for the Avs. Across to Makar. Nice job by Emerson. Breaks off the cross-ice pass. Here's a play. Nice job by Ekholm. Doesn't allow the puck into the slot. Makar, he finds McKinnon with a shot, and that's stopped by Pickard. And here's Janmark, who will just dump that puck down the ice. Great job by the penalty kill. Great save by Pickard. And there's 15 seconds left in the penalties. Or in the first penalty. Here's Drouin. He'll play it back to Makar. To McKinnon. McKinnon across the ice. Drouin to Makar. To McKinnon. A one-timer. Doesn't make it to the net. McKinnon with the puck. First penalty killed for the Oilers. Here's Makar to McKinnon. McKinnon walks in, shoots, and that misses. Goes wide and all the way down the ice. 20 seconds left in the power play for the Avs. Great kill for the Oilers. Good saves by Calvin Pickard. Puck is played back to Middlestad. Middlestad will skate it up the ice for Colorado. Here's Colorado now. They give the puck away. And here's Podkolzin. He'll skate it up with Connor Brown. And the Oilers kill the 5-on-3. Their penalty kill comes up clutch. Here's Podkolzin. He tries to find Janmark. Or Nugent Hopkins, sorry. Nugent Hopkins off of his stick. Puck comes back to Emerson in the neutral zone. Here's Connor Brown now for Edmonton. He'll play it back to Emerson, and the Oilers are going to change. They'll get the big guns out. Here's McDavid. He'll skate into the Avs zone. Pushes off a check. O'Connor against Draisaitl. Down low. Here's Klingberg. He finds Draisaitl. Oilers crowd in an uproar. Here's Klingberg. Down low to McDavid. McDavid behind the net. Centers it. Can't find Hyman. He's tied up. McDavid comes up with it, though. Here's McDavid. Tries to center it to Hyman. But Colorado, they'll come up with the puck. They'll play it up the boards. Oh, and Klingberg's hit hard. Darnell Nurse, he'll leave that puck for Zach Hyman. Hyman will get it up the ice to Draisaitl. Draisaitl protects. One hand on his stick. Spins away from a check. He plays it back to Nurse. And that'll come down to Calvin Pickard. He'll play it across to Darnell Nurse. Nurse up the ice, finds McDavid. McDavid trying to get it in deep against the Avs. Draisaitl will come in to support, and he'll pick it up. He tries to center it to Arvidsson in Colorado. They'll grab it. Here comes Colton for the Avs. Plays it into the Oilers zone, but that's offside. And that's offside, and we will have a commercial break. Nice kill. Good saves by Pickard. Right, Calvin Pickard, he gave up a goal on like the first shot he faced, but he's looked solid since then. Got to give the guy credit here. Otherwise, Ace might literally show up to my house and shoot me in the forehead. So I'm just playing Ace. If you're still in here, I'm just having some fun. What's up, Fall? Okay, good to see you again. How are you? Just watch we win a cup this season. I hope so. Yeah, he's gonna show up behind me. He's gonna show up behind me with a gun to my head. He's after the game, 50-50 ticket will be drawn. I don't know. I don't know when they do the 50-50 draw. Sometimes I got to be a little saucy. So, listen, chat gives me a hard time. Sometimes I got to give chat a hard time, you know? Know what I'm saying? There he is. Yeah, it's too bad our Instagram reels are absolutely cursed, though, Erica. Balls were made for busting, exactly. And we got the wave going still. Chat is just wild, man. Gonna be a quiet 2 weeks coming up. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing for the Oilers. In terms of my content on YouTube, obviously not optimal because I need to make money sometimes, but I'm not in it for the cash, obviously. Yeah, no worries, Gold. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support as always. I don't know, Eric. I think your reels are way more cursed than mine. We still have time for the sweep. Bringing out the brooms. Here's Colorado with the puck behind the Oilers' net. Avs looking to make a play. Natchez down low to McKinnon. McKinnon against McDavid. Centered out in front, and that's stick lifted. Oh, and here's a play. And Pickard under his pad. That was sketchy. I don't think Pickard totally knew where that puck was, but he did make a save there in a high danger area. Yikes. Get the likes up. Yeah, if you're tuning in right now, make sure to hit the like button if you've not hit the like button yet. Here's Connor McDavid. He walks in the Av zone. He shoots. And that's stopped by Blackwood. McDavid's being all tied up here by McKinnon. No call. The Oilers were called for a couple penalties, but nothing against the Avs there. Here's Bouchard. He'll skate it around. Holds onto it. On his forehand. Shoots, and that's stopped in front. Here's Arvidsson trying to get towards the net, and it doesn't make it. And McKinnon, he'll come up with it. He'll play it to Natchez in the neutral zone, but Evan Bouchard, he'll come up with it. Here's Zach Hyman. He walks in towards the Avs net. Oh, and tried to sneak it through. Comes to the point. Draisaitl can't get it from Emberson. Puck at center. Emberson up the middle of the ice. Tries to find Perry, but Emberson will pick it back up. Oh, and Perry trying to skate out of the zone. He hits Devin Taves. They're not going to call a penalty on him. But, oh, nice job by Jeff Skinner. Steals it. Finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl on his backhand. Oh, man, he can't get a shot off. That would have been an unbelievable goal if that had been connected. Wow. Here's Draisaitl. Leaves it for Jeff Skinner. Skinner down low. Corey Perry chases after it. Puck along the boards. Nobody for Edmonton is able to keep the cycle going. Colorado will shoot it down the ice. And here's Colorado now. Nice job by Jeff Skinner on the back check. He's putting tons of pressure on right now, but Colorado still has the puck. Behind the net, the Avs, they're cycling. Here's DeHaan. Bottom of the left circle, down behind the Oilers net. Colorado looking to get a shot off. They do, and that's stopped by Pickard. Here's Brett Kulak for the Oilers with a high flip to the neutral zone. Edmonton needs a change, and they're going to get it. Here's Pickard around the boards to Kapanen. Kapanen up the left wing. Adam Henrique walks in. He's checked off the puck. Podkolzin will be behind the net to help him. Oh, and Henrique, he got a stick in. Lucky he didn't get called for hooking there. Puck into the neutral zone. Klingberg can't get it out of the Oilers zone. Here's Kiviranta. Loses it to Henrique. Henrique off the boards. Podkolzin trying to move it up. And Middleton protects his blue line against Pods. Here's Middleton for Colorado. They'll get it up to Wood. Wood with the puck. Walks in the Oilers zone behind Edmonton's net to the blue line. Colorado, they're getting their cycle game going. Kapanen trying to break that up. Nugent Hopkins into support with Kapanen along the half wall. Jury also in there for the Avs. Puck in the Oilers zone. Kapanen trying to move it out. He plays it to the left side, and Janmark will skate up with it. Here comes Janmark. Tries to skate through some traffic here. He's briefly knocked off the puck. Nugent Hopkins with support will grab it. And here's Connor Brown on the ice for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins can't come up with the puck. Nice job by Nuge to bat it out of midair. Bouchard will play it back to Nuge. Here's Ekholm for Edmonton. 6:58 to play. Connor Brown to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm up the left side, deflected into the Av zone. Not going to be icing. Here's Colorado. Makar with the puck. Out there with McKinnon. Natchez. And Lehkonen. Here's Lehkonen. Around the boards. Arvidsson trying to come up with it. Here's Bouchard. Can't get the puck up the ice. Cut off by Lehkonen. Natchez with the puck now. Here's Natchez towards the Oilers' goal. That's blocked in front by Ekholm. Puck behind the net. Here's McKinnon to Natchez. Comes to the point to Taves. Taves to McKinnon. McKinnon cycles it around. Nobody on Edmonton can come up with it. Hyman with Ekholm. Ekholm gets it to Bouchard. Bouchard up the boards. Nobody's along the boards to pick it up, though. Taves against McDavid now. McDavid to Ekholm, and the Oilers will finally get possession. Here's Hyman, and Hyman's tripped. And there's no call there. I don't know, man. Here's Makar with speed. He shoots it, and that's stopped by Pickard, and Pickard's just going to hang on to that. I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with that. It looked like a trip to me, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'd have to see that replay, but it did look like Hyman got tripped. Grab Mochi and bring her in here. She would not like that. I promise you. She's probably sleeping in the living room right now or on my bed. We could, Chris. Colorado's pretty good in overtime, but so are we. Whistles are gone. Yeah, after Colorado gets a 5-on-3. Now they put the whistles away, right? Colorado, they're giving a 5-on-3 for a minute and a half. And now they put the whistles away. You know? Can't get a makeup call. Yeah, exactly. Game management. I mean, the Oilers have had 4 power plays, right? Oh, that would be lovely. Gold, I would love it. Yeah, it's been a fun game. It's been entertaining. These two teams always entertain. The crowd's into it. Absolutely, Ted. But the Oilers overtime merchants, I mean, the Oilers have been involved in 12 overtime games this season. So I would say yes. I'd rather play Winnipeg, Dallas, or Minnesota. Minnesota I'd be okay with, maybe. Dallas, maybe. Winnipeg, if Hellebuck plays the way he does in the regular season, that's a tough one. I mean, no matter who you play in the playoffs, it's going to be a tough match. But Colorado, they have game breakers. I mean, I think I'm more confident against Colorado than it sounds like you guys are in the chat, but here's a defensive zone draw for the Oilers. Edmonton can't come up with it. Here's Girard across the ice. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Comes to the middle. Here's Devin Taves. They'll find Middlestad. Middlestad walks in. Shoots, saved by Pickard. Rebound in front. And the Oilers can't come up with it. Connor Brown's wrestled off the puck. Puck bouncing around. Devin Taves keeps it in. Darnell Nurse, good defensive play. Tries to get the puck up to Janmark, but it hit the ref. Here's Kulak now. Off the boards. That will get out. And Connor Brown's going to chase after it. Connor Brown puts some pressure on. Colorado will get the breakout, though. Here's Middlestad for the Avs. Klingberg for Edmonton. Up the right side. Arvidsson dumps it in deep into the Av zone. Here's Colorado. They'll skate it up. McKinnon will come up with it. McKinnon on his forehand, stops up, plays it back to Makar at the blue line. Makar towards the goal, deflects in front, doesn't make it to the net. And here's Arvidsson. He'll play it up to Hyman. Hyman will skate it up the ice, trying to sneak by Malinsky. Tries to play it across to McDavid. Oh, no. And there's a 2-on-1 for the Avs. Here's McKinnon and Kiviranta. McKinnon shot, and the nice save by Calvin Pickard. And here's a play in front of Natchez, and he buries it. Set up by McKinnon, his 4th point of the game. It's 5-4 Avs. The Oilers defensively did not get back in time. And Edmonton playing with fire. Playing with fire. The Avs make it 5-4. McKinnon was stopped initially by Pickard, and Klingberg completely lost his man in front. And Natchez was wide open. Like, you had two Oilers that just decided to not back check, and McDavid was one of them. McDavid was one of the Oilers forwards that decided to just not back check at the end there. He's hanging out up at the Oilers blue line, waiting for a stretch pass. It's unacceptable from your captain, and it's 5-4 Avs. Puck up the left boards, off in the neutral zone. Corey Perry trying to come up with it. Oh, and Jeff Skinner can't make it, but here's Leon Draisaitl now. On his backhand, Draisaitl. He holds on. Draisaitl trying to throw off the defender. Here's Kulak for Edmonton. Kulak can't get a puck towards the Avs net. Puck into the neutral zone. Oilers trying to come up with it. Here's Jeff Skinner trying to skate through, but that's picked off by the Avs. That's too many men on the Avs. That was too many men, and they did not call that, man. These refs, they just decide to put the whistle away, man. It's just unbelievable, this game management stuff. Just unbelievable what teams can get away with sometimes. That is crazy. Here's Adam Henrique. He dumps it in deep in the Avs zone. Puck around the boards. Comes to Emerson. He'll find Podkolzin in the slot. Oh, and the puck deflects over the Avs net. Here's Kapanen. He's holding the puck along the boards. Edmonton trying to maintain possession. 3 minutes left in the third. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Podkolzin's knocked down from behind. No call. Podkolzin gets it around to Emerson. Emerson towards the goal. That deflects wide. Adam Henrique for Edmonton gives it to Kapanen. Kasperi Kapanen for the Oilers. Kapanen spins away from a check. He shoots, and that hits a body in front. Didn't make it to the net. And nice job by Adam Henrique to keep the puck in the Avs zone. Oh, and Podkolzin going flying there. Kapanen trying to keep the puck in. Oilers getting a change. They're getting their top line out, and I imagine they'll pull their goalie soon. Here's Darnell Nurse for the Oilers. He'll play it to Bouchard. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl for Edmonton. Back to Bouchard. Towards the goal. That deflects wide. Hyman can't come up with it. Here's Hyman. Perry around. Finds McDavid. Oilers have pulled their goalie. McDavid walks in. Tries to put it over the shoulder of Blackwood. He missed the net. Down low. Corey Perry has it. He plays it to Hyman on his forehand. Finds McDavid. Here's McDavid now to Ekholm. Across to Bouchard at the blue line. Ekholm. Ekholm holding on to it. To Bouchard. Bouchard to Draisaitl. Spins away from a check. Draisaitl tries to center it. It's under a couple legs. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Here's Draisaitl behind the goal with the puck. He finds McDavid to Ekholm. Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouchard towards the goal. That deflects wide. McDavid will play it back to Ekholm. Oilers trying to take advantage here. Here's Perry on his forehand. Ekholm with a shot, and that's blocked in front. Here's Draisaitl trying to center it, and the puck goes off the crossbar. Ekholm will play it back to Bouchard. Ekholm with a shot, and that's stopped by Blackwood with a minute to play. Oh my God, man. Perry will save us. So I imagine Edmonton will take a timeout here. Did Draisaitl? Yeah, Draisaitl hit the crossbar off a deflection, man. Them's the breaks sometimes. You don't get them. 5-4 game, 1:05 left in the third period. Oilers have called the timeout. Shots are 30-27 in favor of the Avs. I mean, if no one else to start, I guess. All right, let's see if the Oilers can find a way to tie this game up. There's a minute 5 left, offensive zone draw. 6-on-5 for the Oilers. Cale Makar chugging water after being on the ice for 2.5 minutes. Draisaitl will take the faceoff for the Oilers. Here's Draisaitl for Edmonton. Draisaitl off the faceoff. Edmonton can't come up with it. And the puck is shot down the ice. And they're going to say, oh, wait. What happened here? Was it icing? They're going to drop the puck at center ice. They said... But Bouchard, he reached for the puck with his stick, but he didn't get his body in front of it. So you have a face-off at center now. Yikes. Cringe. 58 seconds left in the third. Face-off into the middle. Colorado wins it. Here's Taves. And Colorado's going to try and play keep away here. Bouchard in his own net, or in his own zone, finds McDavid. McDavid will skate it up the ice. Pickard heading to the net. Here's McDavid. Skates it up the ice. Finds Nugent Hopkins. Dumped in deep. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl trying to play it to the point. Here's Bouchard. 33 seconds to play. McDavid. Oh, and McDavid gives the puck away, and Colorado shoots it down the ice, and Kelly missed. There's 26 seconds left in the third. Colorado missed the open net. So 26 seconds left. The Oilers have to win this faceoff, though. Like, and they don't have a timeout to call. They already called it. Here's Draisaitl on the faceoff. 26 seconds to play. Oilers down by 1. Puck goes into the corner. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Here's Perry, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, all trying to carve it out. Puck along the boards. It's still kind of loose. Nobody on Edmonton can come up with it. It's behind a couple skates. Oilers, it's still stuck. Somebody has to just knock the puck out. And Colorado is going to close it out. Here's Draisaitl, centers it in front. And Colorado is going to win this one. 5-4 in regulation. Because the Oilers don't have a goalie. And their special teams stunk. And it's an unfortunate result from a team that I don't think played bad enough to lose, but the mistakes were death by 1,000 cuts tonight, and the Oilers once again with the second best goalie. Yeah, McDavid had a bad game. McDavid had maybe one of the worst games I've ever seen him play, like just ever in general. Well, the Oilers are off for a couple weeks now. The Oilers are off for a couple weeks. They don't find, I think the most disappointing thing is just how many points. McKinnon had 4 points tonight, I'm pretty sure. And for someone like me who wants Draisaitl to win the scoring race, that's annoying. Wait, why is everyone yelling at Ted? Ted's just expressing himself. It's a frustrating loss. I feel that. We're not blaming Stuart Skinner here. We're going to blame the whole team. Skinner obviously led to the 3 goals on 12 shots or whatever it was. Calvin Pickard didn't play bad. Made a couple big saves. But this game's on the special teams. It's on the goaltending. It's death by 1,000 cuts. Right? It's one of those games where it's not one thing. It's easy to point at one thing because obviously the goaltending wasn't good enough tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. Pickard, at the end of the day, he gave up 2 goals on 19 shots. So an 895 for Pickard. And we'll take a look at the advanced metrics here. It's unfortunate that Colorado was able to just kind of hold the puck along the boards for as long as they did. That was annoying to me. Nobody on Edmonton was physical. Bouchard had maybe the worst game he's had as an Oiler. Just brutal. Brutal. McKinnon at 4. Hold on, let's take a look here. Tough way to go into the break. Well, I hope it lights a fire under their asses, and I just want this team to get healthy. And the Avs, they got away with a lot, but the Oilers didn't take advantage of the power plays they were given, so... Them's the break sometimes. When is Kane due back? I'm not sure. He may never even play for the Oilers again. Honestly, I have no idea when Kane is coming back, if he's coming back. But it's an unfortunate result. I thought the effort was there. The goaltending was not. The special teams was not. And the Oilers' best players, especially McDavid, I thought Nuge had a rough game too. They just weren't good enough, right? You know, if you want to take a look at Connor McDavid tonight, your best player, Zach Hyman, one of your best goal scorers, they both go -3. Not good. Only 2 forwards on Edmonton were a plus rating, and that was Adam Henrique and Corey Perry. They were each a +1. Perry had 2 goals in just 10:38 of ice time. Kapanen played the least amount. Podkolzin only played 10:14. Perry only played 10:38, which doesn't make any sense to me personally. But Connor McDavid gets rewarded with the most ice time, and he arguably had maybe like hold on, there's something I have to show everyone here. Before I end the stream. We're going to go to the game winner for Natchez. The game winner for Natchez. Colorado. Right? It's a 2-on-1. You have back pressure from Klingberg and you have Hyman coming back. So you're almost making this a 3-on-3. Watch McDavid the whole time. Watch McDavid. Watch him. Keep an eye on him. Save. What does McDavid do? You have Arvidsson and McDavid who had no desire to skate back at all. What is McDavid doing here? Now, I'll play it again. Watch McDavid the whole time. Right here, he should have been on his horse, and he wasn't even on the ice that long, by the way. But the puck coming down the ice. Watch McDavid. Look at him. Look at him. Let's coast. Let's coast. Let's coast. Oh, Natchez scored. Damn, that sucks. I know they typically do, but at that stage of the game, when it's a tie game, McDavid's got to be much harder on the back check. Reminds me of Bouchard versus the Leafs. Listen, we're not going to completely overanalyze this game. I think it's a one-off in a vacuum. The Oilers are still 2 points up on Vegas. Same games played, so Edmonton is still up in the Pacific Division. They go into the 2-week Four Nations break, but they have not played good hockey as of late. Let's go Bruins, win in regulation. I should stream the Bruins. I mean, the Bruins stink, man. They're terrible. This was absolutely a winnable hockey game. I don't think Colorado played that great either, personally. But the Oilers, listen, they're first in the Pacific, right? In a vacuum, that game sucked. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed off. But at the end of the day, this team could be in a much worse position. But I am going to work on the post-game fan reaction because there's a lot to talk about from this game. I will have no content tomorrow, but I will have a Four Nations preview up on Sunday. For everyone that tuned in, please, if you can, hit that like button. And for everyone that's been chatting, thank you so much. Obviously, your support means the world. Best half of the season is our best since 86 or 87. Yeah, I mean, the Oilers are a good team that are flawed. They're a good team with some flaws right now. They're going to have to clean things up. This was a game that was winnable. They didn't come out with the win. It's annoying, but what do you do? What do you do, folks? It's just one of those stinky games where you're just like, yikes. Give Mochi a treat. Don't worry, I will, I promise. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'll have the post-game fan reaction up within the next hour or two. And then probably nothing tomorrow, unfortunately. No video tomorrow, no day after. I'll have a Four Nations preview up on Sunday. Thank you all for tuning in to the live stream. I wish the Oilers would have won. The Oilers have lost 3 straight games with me going live, so I may just stop the live streams now. I think I'm really bad luck. I think I'm really bad luck right now. I think they had won about 10 or 11 in a row with me live, but now they've lost 3 in a row. So you know what? I think this one's on me. This one is probably on me. But yeah, thank you all so much. You're all amazing. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I'll see you in the post-game fan reaction. And make sure to tell someone that you love them. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben, right? There are some crazy things going on in the world right now. I'm not going to let a hockey game ruin my night too much, right? Take care. I love all of you. You're all amazing. Ace, I hope you have a great night. I hope you have fun with whatever astrology you're spamming right now. So I love you, Ace. I promise.